It'll be a shocker if you can. What about the icons in the corner?
Doesn't get out there.
There has to be a way.
Someone's on anywhere.
Yes, it's Susan. Hello, Susan. We are trying to figure out how so I can set my icon, but I'm not sure how to do it. So we may just have to just rough through this one until I get somebody's information and they can fill me in on it, because I'm using a computer and not a phone. So these guys have any suggestions? If you know how it works, how I can just get my icon of the tractor in the center, guys. If you know how to do it, or let me know. So we have 2 people in here, so we'll see who the second person is. Can you hear me? Susan, can you hear me? A 1 if that's a yes, or a yes, just give me a yes if you can hear me. Google it. I'm guessing you can hear me then.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay, so yeah, we tried Googling it. Apparently, we even tried to set a thumbnail for it, and it doesn't want to work on the on it. So we've tried. Is that Kenneth? I think this is Kenneth. Yes, Google it. Yeah, okay, guys.
Guess what? Tomorrow going back to Best Buy since you returned that.
No, I'm just going to find out how to do it. I'm just going to Google it.
No, the mic.
Oh, the mic. Yeah, we got a mic too, guys, because we didn't know if we went to Best Buy and we went and bought a computer, and we bought the mic just in case you guys couldn't hear, because they weren't sure when they Googled it. So, and we were just checking it out. So, but anyhow, welcome people. So we'll wait for more people to come in. And like I said, we're going to, unless you guys, because I don't want to Google it right at this moment, but we tried their setup at the beginning, and it didn't want, because we had specifically picked a thumbnail, and we can't get it to work. It says we are here. Okay. So yeah, if anybody has, like, hopefully more people will come in, and then we can get to find out how I can get my icon to show up in the center of the screen, guys. If you like, I don't know how it works. So this is all new for me on this here. We usually use just a phone, and usually we would be outside, but today it's windy. We've had rain, and I'm not sitting at the bonfire. I'm sorry, guys. So hopefully we can return. Maybe we'll do this again tomorrow night, and hopefully I'll have a bonfire, because we're actually having tomorrow. We're having a fish fry here, because everybody in the family kind of went fishing. Do you fish? Oh yeah, I like fish, but I just don't like to go fishing. Yes, Susan, I like fish. I just don't like, and I don't like all fish. Like, I find salmon, like, some people like it, and they like to prepare it on, like, it's some kind of, like, they get and I found it really dull tasting, so it wasn't really good. But yeah, so yeah, fishing. I mean, I like to eat it, but I don't like to go fishing. And there's tons of places around here. Like I said, my sister went fishing today. My nephew went fishing. His mom, April, went fishing. And then tomorrow, I'm not sure who's all going tomorrow. I think so. Yes, Keith is going with April and Brian and Donna and Peggy, my sister. So I'm not going. They got, what did I say? I think they got 6. We just get 16, 17 today. 15. They got 15 fish today. Wow, and this isn't. Steve King lives there. Okay. Well, like I said, hopefully more people will come in. I know I do apologize. Well, you're always cranky. Oh, that is your choice because you want to go fishing. That's the way it works. 6 o'clock in the morning. The early bird gets, well,
That's your thing, not mine.
the early bird gets the worm, man. Well, you could Google it and just see if, once it's up, see if it has it for me.
After you're done, then I'm not interested in your one.
I don't know how good my internet is right now. I think chickens. Ha ha ha. Or is that chicks? Is that chicks or chickens? No, unfortunately, no, because Brian's not. So poor Brian. And then tomorrow, Keith is going to go with them tomorrow too. So they'll be, and I don't know if Ron and Carla or any of them. I don't know what time Ron and Carla's leaving because they came in today. So, which are my cousins, way up the other side of Toronto. So past Toronto, like they're like quite a ways away. Yes, Susan's a Georgia girl. So I don't, like I said, I don't know if many people are going to come in. Like I said, it's because I can't get my screen thing set. So I'm going to have to use for Googling. We just got this today. Well, actually, we just got this tonight because we went into Best Buy tonight and picked it up. And we wanted to see. I used to live there now. I used to live there. Now I live in Howland. Is that Howland? Howland? I guess that's what it is. Yeah, I'm sure probably more people will come in as it's just that most people are used to when they come into the live here. I think they're used to my campfire, but unfortunately, like I said, it is raining and the winds are pretty strong, and I don't want my fire to get out of hand. Actually, it's supposed to die down tomorrow. It's supposed to be really nice tomorrow. So, what is your thing? Yes, what is it you do, Kenneth? Susan's just a supporter. She doesn't have her own videos up and that, but she does like to watch a lot of videos, and she does support a lot of people, a lot of amazing channels, including myself. I have to say, she's a great supporter. And I'm just sitting here drinking my tea, so. And my niece, she went upstairs, so I'm just sitting here with my puppy dogs and enjoying my tea. I do plumbing and heating. Oh, right on. So do you have a channel, Kenneth? Do you do any videos? I think everybody's just waiting for my snap crackle pop from the fire. Unfortunately, like I said, there isn't going to be a fire tonight. And like I said, trying to set my thumbnail for the screen. Wow, that's good. Honest and hard-working job. Yeah, it is. It's a good job, that's for sure, for plumbing and heating and stuff. I get a lot of business from plumbing and heating people, companies and stuff, which is really nice. Especially being in the scrap business. I mean, I get a lot of air conditioners. I get a lot of furnaces, stuff like that. And I know a lot of guys that are in the business. I watch a lot of channels. Oh, that's good. Well, I'm glad you came, and welcome to my channel. I do appreciate you coming by, for sure. Hopefully you'll stick around, and hopefully, like I said, more people will come in, and we'll see what happens. See, if you're new to my channel and if you're not really used to my lives, Kenneth, it's because I don't usually show my face and stuff because I don't think anybody's ever seen my face, and they haven't seen my videos. They haven't seen it on live. So we've been just using fire and stuff. So there might be a reveal somewhere in my future, and it's kind of like a cliffhanger for most people. So this is one of the reasons why the screen, like I said, I'm trying to find I got to work on my thumbnail or something that I've got to have for the thing, but I can't figure out how to get my icon to sit in the middle. She can see it. So we actually had a thumbnail, but it won't load it. It won't work for some reason. But something else I'll have to Google, I guess. But I guess there'll be a few tests, I guess, for the lives. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Or I'll do that when maybe they're all gone fishing. Maybe I'll pop on and just do the lives and see if I can keep getting it. And if it doesn't work, well, then I'll know if the icon doesn't show up. Might be a few tests tomorrow. See how it works. Like I said, we just got this tonight, and April did she had to load it all up, and she had to, download all the stuff you have to put on it. Like, she had to get my YouTube up on it. She had to get, stuff like that on it. And she didn't have time to do a lot of the Googling for a lot of the other stuff. So, but she's been doing a lot of it and Googling it. And my internet out here isn't the best. Hello, Great Beard. Welcome. I'm glad you showed up. As you can see, again, like I've told everybody or told them who's in here already, here I'm having winds and rain. So no bonfire tonight, guys. And I'm trying to figure out, I don't know if you'd know, how I would get my icon to show up in the middle of the scene scrapping. I'm trying to figure out how to get my icon to be in the center of the screen, or to get my thumbnail, because apparently you can create your own thumbnail and put it in your own live, so people can't, so you don't have to use your own face, or you can use whatever you want. You can create it your own and put it in like a picture, and it'll loop it. So I'm trying to do that. Works all over the state. Like I said, hopefully more people will come in. We'll see how the night goes. So I do apologize for the screen being the way it is, until I can figure out how to get the icon up on there. So I guess, like I said, we'll chat about anything you want. We can pick different topics. We were talking about fishing because my sister, my niece, my nephew, and his mom, which is the sister-in-law, they all went fishing today. And they're going again tomorrow because we're going to have what we call a fish fry here tomorrow. We're going to batter our own fish, and we're going to do it. We're going to do it in a cast iron frying pan tomorrow. So we're hoping they get enough, because April said that they got 15 today. I thought it was like 16 they got today, but I guess they got 15 fish between 4 of them. But there were some fairly big sizes. I'd show you the video of him cleaning them, but I don't know if I'm allowed to post that or not on YouTube. So, he was cleaning the fish, and I could show you some of the big fish that he got today when they were fishing. And I guess my sister and my brother, or my nephew, were the two that got the most fish today. So they got quite a few. Really? You're funny. Ha 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 ha. Susan, you're funny. Very funny girl. And I don't know if, let's see, I'm just eating, not sure what to ask. Well, we're just, like I said, everybody went fishing in the family today, so they're fishing again tomorrow. So, any kind of fish do you fish a lot? Do you go fishing? What kind of fish do you prefer? She asked me what kind of fish I like. I said, I don't fish personally, but I do love to eat it. I just don't like all fish. Some fish just is when it's cooked even. But ours is, my sister cooks it. She does a really good job. She puts a batter on it, and then she does it in a cast iron frying pan. I am just thinking, what about your workload? Digger. Welcome, Digger. Glad you joined in. We're just talking about, like I said, my family, most of my people in the family today went fishing because it was opening for them. So they're today and tomorrow they're going. They went and they got, like I said, 15 today. So they've been cleaned. They've been put in a bowl. They will be added to water. Hopefully they get a salute tomorrow. so we have enough because there's going to be quite a few of us here tomorrow. If not, then I guess we're going to be barbecuing something else tomorrow besides the fish. So we have enough for everybody. We were just talking about fishing and stuff like that, and they've been doing some fishing at it's like a place that you can't get into because it's like a small lake. I guess you can't really get into. It's kind of private, so it's surrounded by like a lot of people that own this property, so nobody else can get into it. And there's only like 4 people that can get into this property. But hello, Dan boy, welcome. I'm glad you came in. Like I said, we're just talking about fishing and stuff like that, and everybody else is just hanging out. I haven't fished for years. Got back yet. I don't fish, like I said, but I love to eat it. Like I said, my sister loves to fish, and my nephew likes to fish, and so does my niece April. She likes to fish, and my other niece Tirley, she likes to fish too when they have time. So. And they like to hunt and stuff like that too. My sister hunts, my nephew hunts. They're all into all that too. So, and like last Sunday, we had a bear in my backyard. So that was a treat. And then my sister, which lives on the very next road, which is on the back end of this property, she saw the bear, and it was trying to get into her bird feeders. So, people in Canada and Alaska catch fish for food, I think. Yeah, we love it. I mean, I love to eat fish. I like mudcat. They have probably another name for it, but we call them mudcat here. And I mean, they're not a fish if you don't like. I remember cleaning fish like catfish when we were kids. I remember cleaning them by wheelbarrow loads because we just loved them. We were growing up. They were really good. Yes, coffee, lots of coffee, Susan. Yeah, so, I mean, we've always been like that, though. I mean, if we hadn't had a farm growing up, we probably would have been starving because, I mean, in my family, my father was the only breadwinner in the family, and my mom took care of all of us. She baked, cooked, made sure that we were taking care of the kids, and there was 6 of us growing up, so it was a big family. And my dad was a provider, so, he was always working. And we had a farm, so we had dairy, we had beef, and then we had, turkeys, chickens, ducks. We had all that stuff growing up. And we'd always have a steer. We put them in the freezer, for our winter. And then we had, pigs, we'd slaughter and stuff like that. We had no choice because we'd have to live, but everybody cousins and stuff like that would always come, and they'd stay with us over the summers and stuff. And we'd of course always make sure we fed them and stuff and took care of everybody. So I am a real camper and a hunter. I get a hotel room and eat at the restaurant. Yeah, it's okay, Susan. Wow. Starbucks coffee. Funny. Starbucks. Yeah. Yeah, rabbit. We have rabbits around here, but every time my nephew comes, they always take off, and he never seems to get anybody. Hello, Lizzie. Welcome. I'm glad you came by. As I explained to everybody else, I don't know, maybe you know how to do it. I'm trying to figure out how to set my icon to the center of my screen because I just went and got a computer today. We just picked it up within a while ago, maybe a few hours ago before Best Buy closed. We went in last minute kind of thing. We went in, flew in and picked it up, and April was doing a whole lot of Googling trying to figure everything out. So we were trying to figure out how to get the icon in there. I'm lurking. That's okay. Lizzie, you go ahead and lurk all you want. Hi, Mike. I'm good to see E-Waste Mike. If you guys don't know E-Waste Mike, awesome guy. This guy, he's got a lot of knowledge into E-Waste. I mean, you can learn a lot from him. Welcome, Mike. I'm glad you came in. I appreciate you coming by. And like I was telling everybody else, I'm trying to figure out, guys, how to get my icon in the center because right now it just wants to show the camera. It won't let me load the icon in the middle because I know you can leave the camera without it actually showing. So I'm trying to figure out how to get my icon in the middle, guys. So any suggestions other than Google or YouTube, guys, because I can't exactly do that while I'm on here, guys. So, but I'm sure when I'm done here, I'll figure it out. So, but my niece, she went upstairs. She said she's got to get up bright and early because she's going fishing tomorrow in the morning, bright and early. So she'll be up again at 6. Well, I think Peg will be here at 6, so she's going to be probably about 5 or 5:30. So, and if you guys don't have each other, please mingle and get to know each other, because like I said, all these people that are on here, they're great channels. So how was your day today, Mike? Let's see. Print a picture of a logo and point the camera at it. Yeah, that's a good idea. I might do that. Yeah, that'd probably work too. Problem, it'd have to be a pretty small logo, because it wouldn't. Actually, yeah, I have an idea for that. I might do that on the next one. Thank you. That's a great idea. Oh, awesome. I would definitely give that a try. Like I said, we're going to fool around with this more. Boring. I got hurt yesterday, so I'm doing other things. How did you get hurt, Mike? I definitely missed that yesterday, because what was I doing yesterday? I was busy as usual. I've just been swamped. Between the McDonald's signs I've been picking up and cleaning stuff and cleaning up my yard again, we just finally cleaned up a bunch of appliances that I had here. And we took another load this morning to clean some more up. And then I ended up turning around and picking up another load. And I'm thinking probably another load picking up tomorrow. And then we're back to, at some point, picking up more McDonald's signs. So it's going to be busy. I think my key is much better today. It's not swell, so it's just bones to heal. Thankful for. Yes, Mike, did you lift on something, Mike? Did you hurt your back by lifting on something? Like I said, I totally missed everything, the conversations yesterday. I totally missed. I haven't even been online hardly today. Like I haven't even been on much today. I am tired. It's been a long week. It's been one of those weeks. I've been on the 401 every day this week. I don't know how many times this week. I mean, I've been from here to Mooresburg, and I'll be going from here to Brighton once they get the construction work done on these McDonald's signs. And then they're telling me they want me to take on more McDonald's jobs heading toward Ottawa. So, yeah, they're going to have me running all summer. But, I mean, the signs are supposed to be running pretty good. We haven't taken any apart yet, so we're going to get to that. Hello, Hard Life. Welcome. I'm glad you came by. Keeping busy. Yes, I'm busy. Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to try and take it a little bit easier. Doc, Oh, Mike. Oh, you got to be careful, Mike, man. Yeah, I mean, that's not good. You definitely need to be taking it easy. Wow, the queen rules. What does the king think? Level load. What does that mean? Wow, the queen rules. What does the king think? Level load. I don't know. I missed that one, whatever that means. That isn't good, though. Definitely, Mike, you really want to take it easy for sure. You're going to need definitely more than a few days off. Don't push yourself back, especially if you've got bruised ribs and stuff. You want to take it easy, and fractured wrist. Yeah, you're definitely going to be taking it easy. I got help finishing up unblowing my trailer and then went to the hospital. Wow, Mike, that's crazy. You really got to take it easy. I yelled it was down. Wow, that's yeah, it's not good when you fall off the back of the trailers or trucks and stuff. I mean, it's never nice, that's for sure. And we're all getting too old now for that stuff. When we fall, we really do break stuff. Doing 4th of July, it's a sore point with the Queen. Our Canada Day is, July 1st, guys. We don't have 4th of July. So definitely fireworks for us. We'll be definitely having fireworks. I like to have fireworks. Any scrap copper we have on the job, we split between the guys on the jobs. Yeah, see, there's a lot of places that have furnace companies. Like I pick up one in Pacific in town, and a lot of times they don't save it, but there is one Pacific guy that works there, and he likes to take the rads out of the air conditioners sometimes. But all the other sometimes if he's not there, the other guys will put it out. And like I say, he likes to sometimes to dabble in the scrap. He likes to think right now with the price down, it's not worth it for him, so he doesn't really bother with it that much. So he just throws it in the bin that I have there. But Canada is the Commonwealth country. Why do Canadians celebrate the 4th of July? We don't celebrate the 4th of July. We celebrate Canada Day, which is July 1st, guys. That's our Canadian. See, that's when you guys have the 4th of July, we actually celebrate our Canada Day, which is the 1st, guys. That's ours. I don't know. I guess I'd have to do a history thing on that. So, been a long time. Let's see. I'm in one of the largest subdivisions in Georgia, and people play golf in my neighborhood. Yeah, I'm not much for a golfer. Yeah, you can Google it. That's for sure. Like Susan likes to tell me to Google everything. She tells everybody to Google everything. Oh, cool. We still have to pay taxes on anything we buy from America, but not from Canada. Oh, really? Dear, where are you from? Evans, where are you from? Because it says you don't have to let's see, anything we buy from America, but not from Canada. So what is it that you right now I'm in British. Okay. All right. Like I said, I'm not sure. Like I don't know why. Unfortunately, Canada likes to give a lot of stuff away to other countries and stuff. Let's see. Up the price in Canada. What did we up the price in Canada for, Susan? I missed something. We are cheaper. What are you cheaper for? What is it you're cheaper for exactly? I totally missed something in a conversation here. Whatever you were talking about, I missed it. I missed it for sure, guys. The Queen family never got over the independence thing. Cost of living. Our cost of living goes up every year. I mean, our wages now are up fairly high. Don't ask me what minimum wage is because I work for myself, so I'm self-employed. So I don't get paid. I get contracts that pay out pretty good sometimes, and then other times I just pile stuff up until it goes up in price. Like copper's down right now. I think our highest our coppers right now is like $255, and I think that's number one. I think our number two is like $235. I think something like that. Our brass just went up. Our brass is back up to $1.75, which I don't know why it went up. It's the only thing that's gone up. Our scrap metal has gone down. It's rapidly continuing to drop. I mean, the aluminums, they keep dropping by, 2 cents, 3 cents, 5 cents. So I don't know. Hopefully the prices go up soon. Our taxes, the taxes here, because we're not in the city of Kingston, which is good, aren't too bad. Yeah, see, our wages are high, and I've noticed our stuff, the products you buy, because I do all the grocery shopping in this household. I noticed in the last year, 2 years, I've just noticed the products have gotten smaller. You're paying more for the products and you're getting less. Things are smaller, which I have no idea why, but it just seems like we're paying more anyhow, so what's the difference? I mean, everything's gone up. Doesn't pay to eat. I guess people are going to have to start going back to the old way. Live off the land. More and more people start putting more gardens in is what's going to happen. I remember when we grew up, we used to have a garden that was longer than 3 tractor trailer trailer lengths. That's how long our garden was, easily. And we had like potatoes, corn, watermelon, cantaloupe. We had, we had green peas, stuff like that we had planted. We had beans. We had all kinds of different things that we'd plant. And my mom would look after the garden because my dad was always working. Let's see. Waiting until the value goes up and higher, higher and higher. Living the land is the way. Yeah, living off the land for sure. I mean, we have turkeys here. We have deer here. And like I said, we like venison. We like the stew. We like, turkey. Wild turkey is hard to eat because the legs, unfortunately, they've got like a lot of tendons and stuff that runs through them. So unfortunately, you can't really eat them. You can, but I mean, there's like a lot in it. So for me, that's like, it's not really that good. And again, rabbit's good. Partridge is good. Poor Bambi. Yes, poor Bambi, because you know what? If I'm hungry, you're going down because we got to fill the freezer full of something. You got to have food in the freezer. So, and you know what? I'd rather live off the land, and even bear is good food, and you can use, a lot of people, they want the coat off the bear, but they say I have never been around anybody when they've ever skinned one, but they say when they skin one, it looks just like, I guess apparently kind of like a human body, I guess they say. I've never personally seen one, but I mean, if we actually go, because we have a couple, I don't know if we have one bear or two bears here. And if they go hunting, then we'll definitely, I won't be able to show it probably because it'd be, but I mean, yeah, I'll actually get to see it. They say bear is very greasy, but it depends on how you cook it. My nephew's had it and his mom, like his sister and stuff, but I've never had it. So I'm hoping that Brian will shoot it, my nephew, and then we can, I can get a taste of it and stuff. So. But this is the first year I've ever seen, and I've lived on this land. I've lived here on this property all of my life, and I've never seen a bear here on this property. So this is the first time I've seen one, and that was last weekend. And it's shocking because now when I'm outside, because I don't really pay attention when I'm outside working on something. I'm paying attention to what I'm doing. So now I got to keep 6 over my shoulder. It's something, Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go, Lizzie. Shall I have you come down so you can sample it? Do you want to come down and try bear when we get it? And you can do your mukbang down here? Did you want to do that, Lizzie? I'm talking about kid jerkies, guys. Kid jerk. So, eating things, hurting people like rattlesnakes. Yeah, I've never had, I guess you can eat like rattler snakes and stuff like that too. Well, girl, if we get, like I said, if we get a bear, you can definitely come down. Like I said, my nephew, he'll definitely, he's interested in doing it for sure. I've never had snake, but I mean, I would definitely, if I was hungry enough, I'd try snake. Even if I'd like to try like crocodile and, I guess you can try alligator and crocodile meats like that. I'd like to try that stuff. So, I'm surprised. Susan, have you ever tried anything like that? I mean, you were at one point, I believe said you came from Louisiana, so. I don't like snakes personally, guys. I really don't like snakes. They give me the heebie-jeebies. So if they're out on the lawn, zing, they get the lawnmower. And my niece doesn't like them either. Is there something pushing the bear closer to people? I don't know. I mean, my sister, she just lives on the back end of this property. So she originally had started to see it, was it last year? I think it was last year. It was eating up the corn because she feeds the deer and she feeds the turkeys back there. And she's seen it. And then we had, like I said, the barbecue. So I'm assuming it smelled the barbecue. Like, I don't know. Usually we see them at the dump, and the dump's a bit us away. It's a ways away. But I don't know. I don't know if it's pushing them out here. I mean, our population out here hasn't grown much. I mean, there's not many new houses going up. There's no subdivisions around here. It's quite gaps in between the farms and stuff, the properties. I've had an alligator not found of it. Overall, oh, that's gross, man. I don't like oysters. I'd like to try alligator, and I'd like to try all that stuff. So maybe at some point that's something that'll be on my bucket list. I like snake. I've never had snake to try. I don't like snakes when they're alive. Just so you know, I'm not like I just don't like them. I don't know what it is about them. They give me the heebie-jeebies. I just don't like them. They are definitely not something that I would have in my house. So my mom is petrified of them. So again, we keep them. If they're around the house, then they're definitely losing their lives because unfortunately we can't have them. My mom. I don't need my mom having a heart attack. My mom is 87, so and the dogs, they don't like them when they go outside too. So I think loose, awesome, is why most animals from the wild end up here. I was, you know what I was told? Someone told me that right now the why they're coming out is because there's no food because of the weather we've been having. Apparently, that's what I was told by somebody. When one of the hunters or something said to me. So whether that's true, I don't really know. Like today when they were fishing, and it's open season, right? It just started. The fish they caught, they had eggs in them. So why didn't this is the first time it's happened. I remember when my sister went fishing. I think was it last year, 2 years ago? They went fishing again, and the fishing had started. It was like they went fishing in July. By then they were supposed to already lay their eggs. So I don't know if it's the cycle. I don't know if it's the environment. I don't know if it's the weather. But things are getting we I guess apparently. Well, we've had tornadoes in Ottawa. We've had them. Well, we have like mini ones here. We had an earthquake. It was like something. This the other day, my mom said we had something like an earthquake or something because we had a tree come down. We lost our power. So I'm like, wow, like what's going on? Like I don't remember. Like we're getting high winds now. Like it's just crazy. The weather. It's like really messed up. Oh, oysters, man. Like my sister likes that stuff, and I think even I don't know if April likes that. She likes seafood and stuff. Ugh, raw oysters. That's gross, man. Ugh. Ugh. You kiss your mama with that mouth? That's funny. Yeah, not much for oysters. I'm not much for seafood either. I don't mind some seafood, but not all seafood. I like some fish, but not all fish too. So, have you ever had possum or coyote? No, I've never had sushi. I've never had any of that stuff. I can say no to any of that. Susan, I've had none of that. Anytime when we were growing up, if they shot a coyote, there was a reason because it was after our livestock. Because we even had sheep growing up. We had sheep, we had pigs, we had all that stuff. So we had a full-on farm. Hello, Ralph. Welcome. I'm glad you came. Like I said, I will apologize again, guys. I am still working on it because I just picked this computer up, guys, tonight. We just went into Best Buy because I have been swamped all week, guys. It's just been a busy, busy one. And I've been really tired. I've been working every day this week late. It's just been a really hectic one. And like I said, I took on that huge contract and it's been my top priority. So everything around here is just, I've never had frog legs either, guys. Oh, no frog legs. But yeah, I've been just really busy. So I do apologize. I will try and get this icon here in the center, or I will do like Great Beard said to me, and that's take a picture of something, and then you guys can at least see that. So I had some great thumbnails for you to see, but unfortunately the computer won't let us load it up. So I may have to go back to Best Buy and get the Geek Squad to give me a help with it, maybe get it uploaded. So for the next time. Let's see. Me too, Keith. I had in a Chinese. Yeah, I'm pretty picky when it comes to certain stuff. I'll pretty much eat anything. I'm not picky. Yeah, see, I'm a picky eater, guys. I'm not a big fan of scalloped potatoes, guys. I'm not a big fan of mashed potatoes anymore. Gravy, I don't like gravy at all. I just don't like it. I grew out of it because we used to eat it when we were kids and stuff. My mom used to make homemade. So I have seen oysters, but they remind me of Slimer of the Ghostbusters. Oh, that's funny, guys. Yeah, I definitely could eat that. That's just, oh. Yeah. But there's a lot of weird stuff out there, and some people, they just love it, and, they welcome to it. But when I have a consistency, when it goes in my mouth and it makes me gag, that's it, guys. I'm done. It's got to come out. So. And like I always tell people when I go somewhere and somebody cooks something, I'm like, don't take offense to it, but this doesn't taste good to me. And they're like, meanwhile, they're wolfing it down. I'm like, ugh. So, but yeah, so Yeah, she loves hummus. Susan, every every live she goes into, she's always got her hummus. That's for sure. She loves her hummus, but I mean, she says it's great for you, and I'm almost to the point where I might have to try it. I think I tried it a long time ago, but I don't know, it just didn't agree with me. So, but I may have to try it now that I'm getting older. So, I think my mom eats it. So, but I guess there's different kinds you can get of hummus. So, I have to go and get some and give it a try again. I think my mom still enjoys it. She likes that and some other kind of stuff she eats. My mom really likes weird stuff too, kind of like things that I wouldn't eat. My sister, she likes shrimp and all that stuff. I don't mind it, but I like it a certain way. I would if I cooked it right. Oh, we have 7 people in here, guys. Wow. And each one of you is giving me a thumbs up. These guys are all awesome, man. I can't ask for a better set of crew people in here. I got a bunch of awesome people. And I couldn't ask for a better conversation, guys. I love, like I said, what better can you go with food? Food is one of the best things. What is one of the best dishes you guys have ever had? Tell me that. Or actually, between that and where's the best place you've ever had the best place to eat? Hello. We got Dwayne. Hello, Dwayne. Dwayne. I am eating almost anything, so not likely. Might set me over. So yeah, definitely, guys. And welcome, Dwayne. I appreciate you coming by. For sure, guys. We're just talking about food. We're about different kinds of foods that people enjoy. And I was just asking what kind of food, what's the best dish you guys ever had, and where would you say you would go in your town if you guys were to eat out? And no, pick fast food, guys. Fast food doesn't count. Like, I mean, I'm talking like somebody, like even a mom and pop restaurant, guys. I feel so much better since I've been eating hummus. Yeah, well, like I said, I'm going to try hummus for sure because I have arthritis in my knees and stuff. So I'm thinking definitely probably would help. So, and I have a bad shoulder that I threw last year. And of course, I've got a bad back too from lifting things over the years. Best restaurant for me is Ben's Grill. I don't cook fancy stuff. I'm almost like a caveman with my diet. Oh, okay. Well, I'd have to say, growing up, all I ever ate was meat and potatoes because we had, from beef to, you name it, we had it. And wasn't living off the land. We lived off of the farm. So we had everything. Tough to say first and foremost. Grandmother's cooking and most of my aunts. Trolls, etc. My mom was a great cook, but she passed away when I was almost 3. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry about that, guys. Well, yeah, I mean, you cannot beat family cooking. Like my mom growing up. Oh, my mom, I remember going to school. My mom would make like homemade fudge. She made homemade pies. Like now my mom's older. She doesn't do a lot, but once in a while she'll prepare supper if I don't make it home in time. But most times it's usually April and I that are making supper, or if my other older sister comes by. But yeah, you can't beat homemade cooking. Most moms are the best cooks, or grandmothers. I had an awesome grandmother too for that was really good. I don't make me hungry, laugh aloud. It's too late for me. What time is it there, Ralph? It's what time is it here? It's 9 o'clock here, so yeah, I'm not even hungry. I had like one hot dog today because we had a barbecue because we had family and my nephews and my family. Like I said, they all went fishing, so we just had a quick barbecue because we're having a big fish. We're having a fish fry tomorrow because they caught like 15 today. So tomorrow they're hoping to get some more. It's 3:06 p.m. Well, I appreciate you hanging out and definitely being here. That's late, and I do appreciate that. You don't know how much I appreciate it. It is 2 a.m. here. Guys, I really appreciate you guys being in here. Wow, that is really, really either early or really late. Shrimp is at Papa on Windy Hill Road. Frost by my brother-in-law. Oh, cool. Okay, right. That works on. Well, we can actually buy this is here, but they are a bit pricey just to eat. Oh well. Huh. To eat out Japanese restaurant is really good. They are in Edmonton. Oh well. Yeah, I don't I guess as two girls and one mukbang says I'm pretty white, guys. I eat, you know, I'm not really a person that sprenches out of, meat, potatoes. I'm not really into spicy food. I don't really Chinese food. When it comes to just, I'm like rice. Um, I'm not into all that other stuff. Like I'm a pretty like chicken balls, ribs, stuff like that. I'm pretty much just an average person that just enjoys that stuff. I don't really enjoy all that spicy food and really weird food. Like stuff, if it has a bad consistency, it's like it's not staying down. We can talk about poop chart. Like Mickey talks about, yes, we can talk about a poop chart. Who else has a poop chart? I think Susan has a poop chart now because of Mickey. Mickey has a poop chart, so she knows when she poops. I personally don't need one because it just comes and I go. So when you gotta go, you gotta go. I am waiting for news of my new granddaughter. Her birth is. Oh, right on. That's cool. Well, that'll be congratulations, and if I don't see you, so when it happens, for sure. What's white people's? Well, I would say I was told I had a white pellet. That's what I said. They told me I had a white pellet. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know I don't eat a lot of exotic food, guys. I'm definitely like I've said, I'm pork roast, beef roast, pork chops, chicken. I don't eat shrimp. I don't eat lobster. Well, I've had them, but I'm not a I don't eat much of it. I don't eat raw fish. The smell of it alone does it for me. Um, so yeah, meat and potatoes kind of thing. I don't really like. I mean, I've seen a lot of exotic dishes. Like there's stuff where people eat fish brains. I couldn't do that. That's like in the cow brains. Like I don't mind cow heart. That's good. Cow heart is really good stuffed. Like when we were growing up, that's what we had because we didn't waste it. We eat the liver. I love liver. Liver's good. So, but that's just growing up on a farm. I think you'll find that with a lot of people that live in the country and growing up on a farm. I've missing the chat here, guys. I don't know when people to poop. I don't need to know. Yeah, no kidding. That's for sure, guys. I think all of the continue a nice dish. Yeah, there's lots of, like I said, there's lots of beautiful dishes out there, but there's just dishes guys, I'm just not really into them. Um, I do. Do you eat eggs? I do eat eggs, guys. I do eat eggs. We used to, like I said, growing up, we had eggs. We used to get brown eggs from our chickens and white eggs. We buy white eggs because that's what my mom likes. And sometimes I don't eat eggs for a while, and then you know, I get into eating eggs for a while. Sometimes I eat bacon and eggs for supper, or maybe we'll have them for lunch, and then I won't have no supper because I have one big meal a day. Um, I've seen me get up in the morning and have just my water, and then I'm off, and then I'm starving all day, which is, I know, the wrong thing, but I just don't have time. It's like it just seems like I'm sitting at the table having my water, and it's like my phone is going off, and I've got more people calling me, trying to fit more stuff in to do. Welcome, UFO. I'm glad you came by. Definitely, I'm glad you came by for sure. I'm trying to catch back up, guys. I got preoccupied here. On my channel about cooking. Oh, all right. I'll check that out. I like your videos. I watched the one. I've been watching your videos and stuff too. So, who did I miss anybody here? I'm not sure if I missed anybody. I think I didn't miss anybody. I think everybody I've said hi to. The newest one came in was UFO. So yes, welcome. I'm glad you came by. Well, like I said, I'll explain again, just so you all know. I got a new computer, guys, and I still haven't figured out yet how to get my icon in the middle. So when I get off here at some point tonight, if it's not too late, guys, because I won't be staying up too late. I am tired. It has been a long week, and tomorrow I've got some shopping to do. I've got some more scrap to pick up, and everybody's going fishing, and then we're having a fish fry here, and we're having probably a bonfire. So then again, if it's not too bad, and I feel like if I get my icon up working and stuff, maybe I'll go live again tomorrow night. So we'll see. So we'll see how it goes. Have you tried chicken? Cooking is great. No, I don't think so. Hey there, Tim. Let's see what else we got here. Chicken. What do you eat? Ew, I don't like feet. Yeah, I don't eat chicken feet. We used to I remember when we used to do the chickens, we used to actually kill them ourselves. I think that's probably why I don't really have things don't really bother me to kill things because like, I don't mean like in general. I just mean like mosquitoes, bugs, and stuff like. Because some people get freaky when it comes to bugs. Like I don't have the problem. Spiders don't bother me. Like I don't know. It's weird. But we used to kill our own chickens and stuff, and our own turkeys and stuff. Because when the holidays came, we killed our own turkeys. We'd raise our own turkeys and we'd kill them for the holidays. So let's see. I like vegetables, squash, green beans, greens, cornbread. I've never had cornbread, so when I grew up, we had goose duck. Yeah, see, that's exactly. We had 2 turkeys, chickens. Yeah, we had all that stuff because I was the only way we could survive. Because we had a big family. Yeah, I'm going to be early. I have to be up at 4:30. Well, I do appreciate you, and I hope you'll hang around for a little while longer. And if you got to go, I perfectly understand. I get you got to work tomorrow, and I do appreciate you coming by. So I do, you stay as long as you can. But I appreciate everybody that comes by. Oh my God, I keep thinking, why does she just use the camera normal? You don't show your face. Yeah, I know, Lizzie. Isn't that awful? It's the build of the chase, I guess, or the anticipation of getting to see my face. So it's not going to happen right away, guys. It's going to happen at some point. Oh, hello, Angie. Angela. I'm glad you came in. I didn't see you until now, so hello, welcome. We're just talking about food and different kinds of plates and exotic places that people enjoy and stuff that people have tried. And since you're new coming in, the reason why my screen is the way it is because I still haven't figured out how to get my icon in the middle because I haven't Googled it. So, guys, like I said, this is a new computer for tonight, and I just went and got it. So I splurged and went and bought a new one. So, see who would eat. I don't know what that is. We have a Cajun meat place that does chicken, duck, turkey, all together, boneless, very delicious. I bet, yeah. Like I said, duck, all that stuff. Like it all tastes great if you can get it prepared right. We also raise pigs. Yes, we did too. We always had anywhere from 5 to 6 pigs. We'd always get slaughtered. We haven't done that in a long time because I'm not home enough to have wild animals like that, or to have farm animals. My niece has her cattle and stuff, and when I get home at night, I'm too exhausted to worry about animals because in the summer you got to make sure you feed them and stuff, and they got to be watered and stuff like that. And I'm not home a lot for that. Yes, crawfish. Yes, like I said, I really like mudcat, which mudcat has the bone in the center, and you peel it off when you cook them and stuff. And I just love that. They're really good. So, did you eat other eggs like quail eggs, duck eggs? We had duck eggs, quail eggs. No, we didn't. Maybe we did. I don't know. My mom used to cook everything up. If it was brought in the thing, there wasn't anything my mom couldn't cook and prepare and make it good. Like we ate everything. I'm not a big fan of turnips. I'm not a big fan of cooked cabbage, which is gross. It just smells awful when it cooks. I don't like it. I don't like cauliflower cooked. I don't like a lot of stuff that's cooked. I like raw cabbage. stuff like that. I like a lot of raw stuff. I don't like it cooked when it comes to vegetables and stuff. So, what else we got, guys? We got okay, UFO. Have yourself a good night. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate you coming by. Hope to see you again. I appreciate you coming by. Let's see. Okay, yeah, Great Beard. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate you coming by, and I perfectly understand you have to work in the morning. So hopefully we'll see you. I'm not sure if I'm going to go on tomorrow night. I might, just if I can get this to work, or if I can get a thumbnail or whatever, because apparently this computer will let me put one in it, but I got to figure out how to do it. I got to Google it. As Susan says, Google it. So we're going to Google it probably later, if it isn't too late. I eat chicken, beer, chicken legs, and then eat. Yeah, no feet for me. Duck eggs. I have had duck eggs. Because growing up we had ducks too. Good night. Goose egg is good. I don't. Did we? I think we might have, because we had geese. Yeah, we had geese growing up too when we were kids. We had them here, so I'm assuming we probably had those too for eggs. I know is that we collect the stuff and we take it down to my mom and she would cook it for us. Not so, as kids. I definitely have to say my mom taught us a lot when it comes to cooking, and she's still teaching me today. I mean, there's so much that I've learned from my mom. You know, she's a very knowledgeable woman. She's old school because she's 87. I mean, there isn't anything my mom hasn't taught me when it comes to cooking, baking, and stuff. There's anything she doesn't know, and she knows a lot of stuff from memory. My mom has a good memory. You know, she knows a lot. Like my father, there wasn't anything that he was knowledgeable in mechanical stuff, like when it came to tractors, dozers, because my father had a dozers and stuff like that. And same with my brothers. My brothers are the same way. They are mechanically inclined when it comes to fixing stuff. My brother, if there's something that I'm not sure about, I can ask him. I can ask my nephew too, which is his son. Again, Brian, another one is very knowledgeable. So there isn't, like I said, we don't really have to step out of the family to ask questions and get stuff fixed. Like there isn't anything that Brian can't fix, or same with we do stuff around here, renovations. It's always a family. We all come together and we do stuff when everybody in the family needs help. There was no me on them, just toenails and what? Ugh, that's no way, man. That's not. All eggs are cool, and each species has a different taste. Yeah, that's right. They do. They all have a different taste. I cook cabbage with and ham in it. Yeah, I don't like cabbage at all. I don't like those. If you like the yolk in the egg are for you, Susan. Yeah, like I said, it's all different. I mean, I'm kind of picky when it comes to stuff that's cooked. Now, when I was younger, I mean, I would eat probably anything, I guess, because if my parents told me to eat it, I ate it. It's like that's just what you did when you're at the table, and walk away and you ate it. So, let's see. Okay, yeah, boy. Okay. Oh, hello, Scrapping. Welcome. I'm glad you came by. Scrapping cash. Scrapping. That's scrapping. Wise. Let's see. We are talking about food. Yes, we are. We're talking about food. I believe Susan started this. I think she started this. She picked the topic, I guess. Like I said, anything flies, guys, other than wanting to see my face, that's not happening. So as you can see, we have the camera covered because I got to figure out how to get my icon in the middle, guys, or get my thumbnail up. I had a really cool thumbnail for you guys to watch and look at, but I'll work on that for you. And I do appreciate you guys coming in here and looking at the screen. I know it's not something the best, but we'll work on that for you for sure. And if you guys, like I said, if you don't have each other, check each other's channels out, because like I said, there's some amazing channels in here. And like I said, Susan, she's a great supporter. She doesn't have her own channel, but I'll tell you, she's an amazing person that you can't ask for a better person to check out. And she'll definitely be by to check your channels out. So she just does anyone eat beaver? We've had beaver here, and My brother-in-law, he used to trap them and skin them, but then he got what they call beaver fever. I don't know what that is, but apparently I think it's like a almost like a rash or something. It's like a breakout or something. So he doesn't trap anymore. So and beavers here, the pelts and stuff like that isn't worth anything. I've had the odd person come by and want to trap them or whatever, and I'm like, help yourself, you know. Not much meat, but all skin and joint. It is great protein of fat and a lot of good. Plus, I can't remember all. It's what you can. Yes, okay. Yeah, I've never, like I said, I've never personally. Uh, I'm good tonight, and like I said, I'm a little run down because it's been a long week for me. I've been hauling McDonald's signs and working in the rain the one day, and then we had rain again on Monday, so it's been a long week for me. And I'm definitely happy that tomorrow's Sunday. I'm going to somewhat sleep in tomorrow. I didn't sleep in this morning because I had to get up because the scrapyards were closed at noon today, so we ended up get up this morning and we took a load in. My other niece, because my niece April went fishing with my sister. Of course, you need to clean it right before you prepare it. Yeah, of course. Well, it's like anything, you have to. We're off. I something there, but I don't think we'll try it yet. Haha. Hmm. I have 6 years in cooking school and 2 years in child development and 1 year in. Hmm. Yes, Susan's actually knows a lot about cooking and stuff, guys. So I personally, like I said, there's some stuff that I would have to definitely Google because I wouldn't really even know where to or even how to cook some of the stuff. But my mom, like, I mean, my mom is growing up. I mean, she grew up in the time when food was, again, she grew up in a family. My mom comes from a family of 17. So can you imagine what it was like? Like they made everything. They made um, everything from scratch. So that's why I say my mom's pretty knowledgeable on how to make stuff with very little. So my friend is very good chef. In jail. Well, it's okay. I mean, hey, if as long as you learn how to cook, that's all that matters. You know. I personally have never taken any cooking classes, but you know what? If I don't know something, I can usually ask my mom or I Google it. As everything's on Google, you can Google anything. So, and you can always try more than one recipe. I've found some really amazing recipes. Like I said, there's a lot of amazing cooks in my family too. So, like my one sister, not Peg, but the other sister, she can make. She's another really good cook. She does. She does a lot of baking. She's more into the baking, but she can prepare a good dinner too. A lot of supper stuff. I cook a lot of high. Yeah, I personally, like I said, I mean, I've never taken any cooking classes and stuff like that. I've just learned from my mom, and I've learned from watching. I'm a person that learns. I see it, and then I can learn that way. I don't need a lesson on it. I can pick things up pretty quick. So Lizzie, how is your weekend going? What what time are you going live tomorrow, Lizzie? So I can make sure that I'm hopefully home, so I can catch it because I missed your last. Yeah, I missed your last live because unfortunately, yeah, I wasn't home and I have been working like crazy. So people that have lives in the daytime, I have a really hard time catching them. So for me, I try to be home for like supper time, but anything after supper time, I try to be home. But this week's just been really hectic for me. Guys, I'm going to hit this now. Busy day tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Okay, Digger, thank you for coming by. I appreciate you, and I get it because it's late there where you are, and I appreciate you so much for coming by. And I hope that you'll come back again, and we'll see you hopefully maybe tomorrow. I might go on tomorrow night, maybe, because maybe by then I'll get this icon thing fixed, and I can show you that I can actually, get it done. I'm not sure I'll be going live because of Father's Day. Don't worry about missing any of my lives. Well, girl, I like to catch everybody's lives if I can. I like to at least come in and, if I can spend time, then I like to spend time at everybody's if I can. Oh, hello, Susan or Susie. Was it T06? Welcome. I didn't even see you come in. Thanks, Lizzie, because if you hadn't said it, I probably would have. It probably went on up on me. But thank you. And welcome. I'm very happy that you came in. We're just talking about food and what people have had, and some of the great places they've had. They've gone to eat and stuff. Let's see. Yep. Big Farm has very positive way. It's sure mine father was one of them, 13. So family. Yeah. I mean, my dad coming from a family of 8. So my mom was from 17. And I have a family of, I come from a family of 6. There's 6 of us. So, I mean, there's 2 boys and 4 girls. So I have a big family growing up. And I'm the baby. I'm the youngest of the family. So. Yeah, big family husband. Yeah, 13 years. Okay, so I read that one. Let's see. Good night. Here, yep. Okay, this is. Take care. So, hey, Kitty. Hey, Susan. Yeah. So, like I said, it's just, yeah, the older generation. I mean, they know how to do stuff. Like they can make almost anything out of nothing. Us today, people today are so wasteful. Like, I mean, I come across it all the time. People are extremely wasteful. I mean, if it breaks, the old stuff that was made, man, it would last forever. Today's day, nothing lasts. It just breaks and then they throw it away. In the old days, they try and fix it, get it welded, or they do what they had to get it fixed because they couldn't afford to go and buy it. I mean, I guess it would probably, but I mean, there was always waste. There's always waste. There's always scrap. There's always something. So do the youngest of life getting attention from everyone. Yeah, I was probably my father's, I was daddy's little suck growing up. I went everywhere with my father, and that's probably why I learned so much to do with scrap and stuff, because my father got the license back here for this property, because we're licensed to handle scrap and handle it. And like I said, I don't have to clean the scrap up. I can hang on to it for, a year, 2 years, 6 years, 10 years, doesn't matter. Nobody can come in here and say, you need to clean that up because we're licensed for it. So, and my dad got the license back in 1978. So we've been licensed a long time. And I've been doing scrap. Like I've dismantled a lot of things in my days. Like I've done TVs when I was little. I remember taking block motors out for my father. He'd say, get in there, kid, get those bolts out and stuff. He says, because, we're taking that motor out and stuff. So, hello, Dan. I didn't even see you come in. Welcome. I'm glad you came. You don't see anything, Dan, because I bought a new computer and I'm trying to figure out how to get my icon in the middle, guys. So right now, of course, you don't get to see my face. So I've had a few suggestions, different ways to what I'm going to do. So right now, obviously I can't go and just get it fixed. So we're going to get that fixed for the next time. But that's why you're not seeing anything, just so you know. It's not your computer. It's not my computer. It's just because it's covered. So we're going to see if I can get my icon in the middle or with my thumb, my thumbnail in there, guys. The picture you're allowed to create. So, but welcome. Glad to see you. So how's your weekend going, Dan? Have you been busy picking up more scrap? No fire because we've had high winds and we've had rain since about 4:00. It's been raining. It was windy all day. We've had high winds, and I can't start my fire because I don't need I just don't want it to skip, or we don't need that. So yeah, no fire tonight, guys. But there will be a fire tomorrow. If I go on, it'll be tomorrow night, guys. If I go on, it'll be again after 8 probably, and it will be probably at the fire. So if I have it. If not, what are you using? You covered the camera. What are you? You're funny. A pork chop, really? A pork chop? You think I covered it with a pork chop? That is funny, girl. You're just too funny. That was funny. No, we just my niece covered it. She didn't want to be on the camera either, and she took off upstairs because she's got to go to bed early. She has to get up early because she's going fishing. She's going fishing with everybody else. There's a slew of them going in the family tomorrow going fishing, and I don't want to fish, so I'm going to be doing errands and other stuff. We had a fire ban in Alberta recently that may have changed with some rain we got. Yeah, we don't have a fire ban on. It's just unfortunate that it's windy out, and I'm not going to light it tonight. And I'm kind of tired, guys, so I'm probably just going to sit here on the sofa. And like I said, we'll get it resolved tomorrow, and we'll fix that. Freeze will have something to look at. So I'll probably work on it when I get off here because I'm not going to go back right away. So I did 3 shed runs yesterday, shred runs. 2 non-ferrous runs today. Oh, geez, you made some pocket. You definitely made some money. That's right on. Cool. How's the prices? Have they moved any? Have they gone up, down for use? My prices of steel went down to 165. They were 185, so they went down a bit. Did I miss anybody? Did somebody else come in? Or are we all still got the same people coming in? Let's just check and make sure I didn't miss anybody. Hello, I see dead people. Yeah, then you got problems, Susan, man. If you're seeing dead people, man, damn. Tell them to say goodnight, and you'll talk to them later, those dead people, because that's not good. Wow. Yeah, that's like I said, I'm going to definitely fix that. Like I said, April thought she had it resolved, but she got frustrated. I think she's just tired too because we've had a long week, guys, and she was up early this morning because she went fishing. So we're going to resolve it. Like I said, I'll sit down and I'll read some on it and go from there. I covered it with a pink underwear. Yeah, I pulled my boxers off, guys, and I covered that camera. That's what it is, guys. This was covering it. Definitely. That's what it was. Ha ha ha. Funny. You might be right, Susan. Funny. You're all funny. What kind of fish are they catching? Bass season, I believe, just started. I believe it's bass, guys. I would show you the cleaning of the fish because I made a video of my nephew cleaning the fish, but I don't know if I'm allowed to post that or not, guys, because some people might get offended by it, of the fish being cleaned, like literally, being filleted while they're still alive. So I don't know if I should post that or not. I mean, I can post if you want. You let me know if you want me to post the video of my nephew cleaning the fish that they got today. So if you do want it, give me a 1, guys. If you want to see that video, I can post it for tomorrow. You guys can see it because they got 15 today, and they got some pretty good sizes. Is it pink? Is it a pink razor? Is what a pinker one? It would take guts to make a video like that. What video are we talking, guys? Hey, Susan. Hey. Okay, so I missed something here, guys. What kind of what? Okay, it would take. Are we doing a pun? It would take guts to make a video like that. You don't see the lace, guys. These guys are funny. Ha ha ha. This isn't. I don't even know how to do the. How do I do the age restriction, guys? Do you guys know how to do that on here, where you can put so it's only adults? That's something else I got to do because, yeah, that's something else I got to figure out too. So I got to Google that too. So we'll be figuring out a few things. Like I said, this is normally we just use a cell phone, guys, like an iPhone. But I got tired of that, so I just wanted to go get my own. So this is what we got. Live fish, freaking out. I'd play the video, but I'll look away. But I'll look away. So should I play it, guys? Do you want me to play this video? Do you want me to put it on here? And because it's just my nephew cleaning the fish, and then you guys can take a look at it. Don't care. All right, so maybe I will play it tomorrow, guys. Maybe I'll post it for you can see it tomorrow, because they're going fishing again. So I imagine tomorrow they'll do better, because if the waves, I guess they had like waves where they were, and it was so bad that the anchor wouldn't stay in place for them to fish, so they finally had to give up. But they were pulling quite a few fish, I guess. So yeah, I'll post the video, guys. I just didn't know if I should or not, because I mean, I know YouTube is kind of particular about certain things. Like, I don't know sure about fishing, because I've never posted any fishing videos. And I don't really do anything, when it comes to cleaning the fish is part of the process of catching them and cooking them. Yeah, it definitely is. So I think it's okay. I'm pretty sure. And I'll definitely post, guys. Like I said, he's pretty quick at doing it. He had an electric knife that he was using, but unfortunately the thing died in it, so he ended up having to finish up with just a normal knife that he had. And like I said, my nephew is pretty good. He knows what he's doing. He's been fishing for years, so I don't know much about it, like I said. But I mean, if I had to clean fish, I would definitely be good. The only fish I know how to clean is mudcat, because I remember doing it when I was a child. When I was a kid, we used to clean them by the Weber loads. We were kids. We used to go fishing. YouTube fishing fillet videos are seen if similar stuff like here is coming up. Okay, so then I'll post it, guys. I just didn't I don't want to offend anybody. I'm not on here to make people go, ugh, that's bad. Oh, hello, Turtle. Right on. I'm glad you came, man. Awesome. Right on. Huge. Wow, that's awesome. I'm glad you came in. So, thank you for coming. Let's see what we got here. We're just talking about fishing, food. Because I today my family went fishing, like my nephew, my sister, my other niece, and Brian's mom went with them, which is the sister-in-law. They all went fishing, and they got 15 fish today. And tomorrow we're having a big fish fry, guys, if they get enough fish. And if not, well, then I guess we're barbecuing again, something else. Shred is $80. Stainless is at 40. Extrusion aluminum is at 60. So 60. So your extrusion is no different than ours. Ours is still at 60. Cast aluminum is at 35. Yeah, so I think our cast is around that too. Our cast aluminum. So your shred is the only thing that's lower than ours. We're getting 165 a ton. So that's not bad. And stainless, I don't know what my stainless is at, because I don't really get a lot of it. I get it in spurts. Right now, we just have all those McDonald's signs that I've got to take apart, and they're cast aluminum, extrusion. It depends on what yard I take them to. They'll be classified as. So, but it'll be a slew of money when I get them cashed in. I'm doing good, Turtle. Thank you for coming. And how are you? How was your day? Today, we just, like I said, most of my family is here again, because we are having, like I said, a fish fry tomorrow. We were expecting rain today, but it didn't come till later on, which thankful for them that when they went fishing and stuff, they didn't get soaked. So that was nice. What? Just do it. Nike said do it. Said do what? I missed something, Susan. I don't know what you're saying. How are you doing today, Susan? Hi. Dan, see. I'm good, Turtle. How about you, Turtle? Yeah. So yeah, we're just talking about, like I said, tomorrow. Everybody here is going fishing again. Like I say, I keep repeating myself because new people come in. So, and like I said, Turtle, I got a new computer, so I haven't figured out how to get my icon in the middle. So I got some Googling to do later. My niece thought she had it, but she couldn't get it up to work. It wouldn't load it or whatever. So tomorrow I might be doing some practice runs in the daytime just to see if I can get it up. So if I can get the icon to play. So hopefully I can get it to work for tomorrow. I might try again tomorrow night and see how it works out. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. I don't plan on doing a lot tomorrow. I'll just got some run around and one load of scrap pickup tomorrow. So fresh fish is really good. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it tomorrow. And my niece, or I should say my sister, she really does a good job cooking it up. So she'll be cooking it in her cast iron frying pan tomorrow. It's like stock market scrap. Yeah, scrap, it goes up and down, man. It's got a lot to do with politics too. Has a lot to do with like if there's a war too. Has a lot to do with if there's a lot of building going on, if they need steel and stuff. It's all in demand. If there's a demand for it, then then of course the price goes up. So, and right now apparently there is no demand because here and in the U.S. there isn't many places that are paying much for anything. People are saying, well, it's not worth anything. Like our copper, my niece got the price and it was at, I think she said, hold on here. I'll just see what the prices were. Hold on, guys. I got the prices here. Let's see what they were. We just got them. Prices were, let's see. Okay, so prices, steel is at 165, like I said. Batteries are 31 cents a pound. Cast aluminum runs anywhere from 35 to 37 or 40 cents, depending on, how much you've got and if you take a lot in. Extrusion is 60 bare. That means no paint on it. If it has paint on it, 52 to 53. Again, our brass is the only thing that's really gone up. So I don't know what the demand is in brass, but it's gone back up to $1.75. Our copper currently right now, our number one is at $2.55 and our number two is at $2.30. So I'm hanging on to my copper, guys. If you've not noticed, I have not cleaned those motors up there. They're still in the garage or the thing up there. I'm not going to bother with them right now. So at some point I'll do that. Is someone leaving? Okay, peeps. Okay. Have yourself a good night, Ralph. Thank you for coming again. I appreciate you coming. I get it that it's late there, and you don't know how much I appreciate you coming in here. That was awesome of you. I appreciate it so much. Have yourself a good night, or I should say, a good morning. So, let's see. In oil prices. Yeah, another thing is oil. I find here in Kingston, usually our prices for gas is really high. Like I think right now our gas price is at $1.18. It's cheaper out here where I am, which is about, I don't know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever you want to say, out of the city, which is $1.14. So, and I think at the Indian reservation, I don't even know what it's at the Indian reservation. I have to look. I think it's usually about 10 cents difference. So probably if it's 10 cents difference, so it's probably, I don't know, it's like 18, so 10 cents off that. So it'd be like $1.10 or $1.08, I guess. So, but yeah, I mean, it's like anything. It just prices go up and down. It makes it hard too. I mean, me being on the road and stuff, but I've been pretty good. I mean, I've been working and we've been busy on the four. Well, we've been busy doing the McDonald's all week. Just went by, and we've been going through a lot of gas. I mean, well,
I wonder if they found that home or not.
if you guys are hearing my mom, so just hold on. I don't know, Mom. They said they'd be back.
Should have.
Want me to message them?
Should have.
I'll message Ron.
Well, I don't probably know his phone number.
I'll message Ron, Mom. Okay, so don't worry about it. Okay, I'll take care of it.
Well, they were gone before. I was in the laundry.
That's okay, Mom. I'll message Ron. I'll ask him if Cy was home. Sorry, guys. My mom just wanted to know because we have company. My cousins came down, and they live way up, like 6 hours away or something like that. They live quite a ways away, and they came down for the weekend with us. What did I miss, guys? How gas prices. Right. Remember when they stayed consistent? Did I miss anybody? Did anybody else come in, or? I don't think so. I think everybody's still the same. I was just, my mom. Yeah, sorry guys. Yeah, my mom just, she just went by. She's heading toward the hall. So yeah, I was just going to text my my cousins and see if they found Cy.
Where's April? You want to get them dishes done?
Yes, Mom. I'll get her to do the dishes. There, I just texted Ron. So, and Ron didn't want to. I think he didn't want to be in my live tonight, guys. I think he's shy. I told him, I said he could tell jokes, but he said no. So he didn't want to be in my live. What is the most cost metal other than gold or platinum? What is the most costly? You mean to buy or to scrap? I mean, for us scrappers, if we get coppers and brass for us, brass is heavy, so it adds up quick. And you'll find more brass most times than you will copper sometimes. And copper's everywhere. I mean, it's used in so much stuff. So, welcome, Ada's. I'm sorry. Hello, A to Z activity. I didn't even see you come in, but welcome. I appreciate coming in. Yeah, we're just talking about we're on to scrap metal. We were talking about food. Just went through Inverary. Oh, so they're almost way back, Mom. They're in Inverary. Be home in 5. They'll be here in 5 minutes, Mom.
What?
Ron and Carla will be here in about 5 minutes. They just went through Inverary
Oh, you know.
because they just text me. So yeah, they'll be home shortly, Mom. To get from collections. Like I said, the best I find is copper. Right now I'm hanging on to my copper, so I'll probably get rid of it. And when I do, I'll probably have a few $1,000s easy out of it because I'll be saving it. I haven't even cleaned it. I've got copper wire. I've got copper pipe. I've got pails of it up there. Have you seen one of my videos where I was just going through it and I'm just like, it's underneath my bench. I just
Put the outside light off.
okay, guys, just give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. I've got to go and tend to the doors, and you're probably gonna hear my dogs bark, guys, too. So just hold on, guys. I gotta turn the lights on. I gotta turn the lights on, guys. Hold on. All right, guys, hold on. I gotta turn the lights on down there too. Hold on. And these ones on. It's gonna be good. Hold on. All right, guys. Come on, start getting them down. Come on, babies. Come on, babies. One of yours, sit down. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I just had to go in. Of course, the puppies wanted to go out too. So what did I miss, guys? I don't think I missed anything. What is the most cost? No, down, baby, down. What is the craziest thing you've ever found in scrap? The craziest thing I've ever found. Oh, wow. Craziest thing I've ever found. I found some cool things. Like, I mean, I've gotten computers that work. I've gotten DSs that work. I personally, I like things that are made out of brass and copper, stuff like that. Like people that make, I have a solid brass B that I got in the scrap, which I'm not going to, I mean, I could scrap it, but what would I get? I mean, I'm sure I could sell it, but you know what? I think it's so cool. I'm hanging on to it. I mean, I have statues of different things in brass, and I have some in copper. I have like certain pots that I've kept, stuff like that. That's something that for me that I really enjoy. What else have I found? I have found some different things. I have found, like I don't just end up with scraps sometimes, guys. I do clean outs too. So sometimes I end up with people that'll give me stuff, and they're like, "I'll take that." You know, I've gotten aquariums given to me, so of course my niece took them. I think I got a new Tomcat. So, oh, that's not good. If you got another Tomcat, it'll probably fight with the other one. So you'll find your one cat probably all scratched up in the morning. Let's see. To get from scrap. I missed something here. What is the most? No. Let's see. Is it to get from scrap collection? Let's see. I missed something. Remember when we used to? Let's see. Just saying. Thank you. We can call. Okay, now we can talk wild. Yeah, okay, Susan, being bad again. I think I got. All right, so I guess I didn't. Like I said, I found some different things. I turned all the lights on, Mom.
Yeah.
I turned the outside down here, and I turned one over here in case you parked down below. So, and I let the dogs out too, and I put the milk away. So.
Throw her upstairs in the road. I'm going to clean in some cars.
Yeah, I'll. All right, just give me a second. Just hold on one more time, guys. I'm gonna go put Amy or Molly upstairs. Okay. Bed. April, let Molly inside so she doesn't bark. To bed. Go, bed. Bed. Go. Bed. Get in the bed. Go. Stop. Get her? Oh, you got one. I'm not going to get the other one. Oh, well. Sorry, guys. April took the one, put her to bed, and the other one, of course, Angel, which is the...
Very entertaining.
What's not very entertaining, Mother? So,
Sammy,
what's the matter?
we went to Inverary and we went to the gas pump.
Uh-huh.
Ron trying to figure out that little machine.
Yeah, there's like a little booth in the middle.
Yeah. His card got stuck in it.
What? How did you get stuck in it?
We don't know.
Pushing buttons.
With them pushing
What?
buttons, nothing. There was some guy come up. He wanted to pump gas. We're going, sorry, our card is stuck in there. He goes, oh, let me see. This happened to me once before. And he's pushing all kinds of buttons and pulling on the card. After what, 10 minutes or so, he got it out.
What? My card has never got stuck in it, guys.
One girl come out and said that she's had about maybe 3-4 that's happened to.
Wow.
And she goes, it's very rare.
Yeah, see, like I said.
But yeah, we were there for what?
I worked
20
for
minutes,
friends when I was younger and
to get our card out. They called somebody and we were
were
waiting
good
for somebody
things
to come
people
there to-
would throw away. Yeah, you get a lot of really cool things people throw away.
Yeah.
When I watch dumpster divers. Oh, wow. I want to help them find something wild. Okay, bathroom break. All right, Susan, go to your bathroom break. Enjoy. Yeah, I have found a lot of interesting things, guys. Like I said, it just varies. Like I'm a huge person when it hangs. I found a machete. Someone gave me. I have a machete. I've actually got 2 of them that I've had given to me, but I've gotten, well, people said take it away, stuff they don't want. My late uncle found German money in his garden when I've found lots of foreign money, like European money, all kinds of stuff like that, and especially new cleanouts. People like it just gets left behind and stuff. People travel and stuff, and you find a lot of stuff. Sometimes I find aquariums with change in it. Like it's just like half full of change, and they threw it. They don't want it. They just say take. Like they'll get a container, come in, and then they'll say to me, "Well, come get the scrap metal." So then I'll go in the scrap, and I'll go in the container, and I'll be like, "Can I have that? Can I have this?" You pop your stuff, whatever you want in the container, because they got to pay to get rid of it. So, and people just throw stuff away. I mean, I got a cowboy hat that they were going to throw out, and this cowboy hat was worth $250. My niece, Shirley, took it. I'm like, "You can have it. I'm not into that." And my niece is into cowboys, the horses and all that stuff. So when I got it, she was like, okay. I'm like, yeah, you can have it. Like I get all kinds of stuff like that. I ended up with someone's whole collection of Princess Di, like magazines, books on the royalty. My mom's she loves royalty stuff. She loves to read about it. My mom now is getting harder. She can't really see as much. She's getting her sight, she won't go blind. Her eye doctor told her that she wouldn't go completely and utterly blind, but she's had her cataracts removed and stuff, but so she can only read so much and then she has to stop. But yeah, I've gotten like people give me stuff and I just like, oh, awesome, you know. And if I can't use it, then I pass it on to somebody else or give it away. My late, let's see, I found, yeah, I found old coins and stuff like, hang on, I found like silver coins, but I won't get rid of them. I just, you know, I keep them and save them and stuff. Down the road, like I'm a big, I mean, if you guys have, I don't know if you've seen it in one of my videos, I'm a huge bauble collection. I have a huge bobblehead collection. From, you know, Slimer, from the Ghostbusters to Predator to John Wayne. You can come in.
I am. I just sort these.
Oh, well, like I said, you can come in and join our live, and if you want, because we're just,
You're still live?
yeah, we're still live. I'm still live.
Oh,
We're just talking about food. We're talking about scrap. We're talking about, you know, stuff that I found, cool things. I mean, it's crazy what people put in their like old buildings and stuff. I remember one time I was young. My father, he'd taken me to this job that he had gotten, and it was a barn, and the guy was using it as like a workshop, like for his like working on vehicles and stuff. And it was full of like car parts, and we cleaned it out. It took us a while to clean it out. Like there was transmissions to every kind of car part you could think of. You know, it was, you know, and I've gotten all kinds of stuff like that. I've gotten jobs where we've cleaned up marinas, you know, boat motors and stuff. I've cleaned out plasma shops. I have the high school that I pick up from. I have fireplaces I pick up from. I have a photocopy place I pick up from. And I get the big photocopiers and stuff. And, you know, you just never know. And like I just landed a huge contract. I picked up the McDonald's signs. So I've been doing that, and from what I'm gathering from the emails they've been sending me, they want me to do it most of the summer. So
you're just live all by your lonesome.
yeah, April went to bed because, you know, she's got to get up at 6 to go fishing.
Oh, she's going fishing too?
Yeah, going fishing. You gonna go fishing with them?
No.
Oh, you staying here?
Yeah.
Is Ron gonna go?
No.
Oh, okay.
Ron don't fish.
Okay, because I'm going shopping in the morning because I got to pick some groceries for Mom and stuff. And
That's okay. I can stay here with Shimon.
okay, well, Ron can go with me.
Yeah, Ron can go
He
with
can
you if you
drive.
want.
He drove my car one time. He took my car.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Remember when I was exhausted? I mean, I said to him, "You're
Yeah.
driving." He's like, "Okay." He liked my car.
Oh, yeah.
He likes my car.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Not many people have driven my car. I think the only people who have driven it actually is Peggy. That's only because she had to take Mom somewheres. And Ron, the only two people who driven my car.
My sister's the same way.
I'm particular who drives my car.
Yeah, so is my sister.
She my trucks and stuff because
she got a Mazda Miata, brand new one. It's just a little car. Door handles were only like this big. And she doesn't remember letting him drive it like twice. Because her husband had passed
I don't
away.
like people like extra people drive. Like, I mean, I'm like, even with, I mean, Tara Lee's truck's here still. My truck's over at her place. It's got a flat on it because I picked I don't know, I picked the nail up, probably in one of the yards, one of the scrap yards.
Probably.
So I got to fix that. And, well, we've been using her truck because we've been doing McDonald's signs.
Yeah, I know. I've been watching your videos.
Oh, we've been busy, man. Like, you've seen some of the juicy loads we've had. They're all,
Yeah.
those are all extrusion and aluminum
Yeah.
and stuff. So I got to clean them all yet.
Uh-huh.
So that's what I'm doing this week coming up.
Mhm.
So, and then we've had more to pick up.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
not done. We're going
No.
from here to Brighton and then back down to Ottawa.
We're sitting at size. We were only at size maybe 20, 25 minutes. We hadn't even barely drank our coffees, and it's like going, they're probably wondering where we are, but we were at the Inverary for like almost a half an hour.
Well, I text you because Mom's like, well, where are they? I'm like, well, I mean, they're fine. They'll make it back. We'll text them, find out where they are, and make sure they're okay. I'm like, they'll be fine, Mom. They're adults, you know. It's, I don't think these guys. I mean, if you got lost
We're
that bad,
sitting there-
just text me, guys. I come, you know,
yeah.
get you out where you were or whatever.
But
So
yeah. So we're sitting at Si's, and Si gets out his phone and he's looking, and then he gets a, hey, how's your stomach with some spots? I'm going like, what?
Spots.
Fred?
Spots.
Like, well, we should have seen his eyes.
That's
They're like
cool.
red and bloodshot. I'm going, oh my God, he's been drinking.
Okay,
So-
so one of my older brothers found a native arrowhead on our dad's farm. It was probably from the Chi. That's cool. That is really cool because you don't usually. Well, I mean, I don't really find anything like that. You know what I find on my property? If I dig more scrap, more scrap, because you got to remember.
But- Yeah, so he called Melville. And asked, so how's your stomach with the spots? And he's going, well, that's pretty good. So then he says, you want to talk to somebody? Then he hands the phone to Ron.
I don't know kids.
Oh no, I
He's
know.
only met him like maybe twice,
Yeah,
3 times in his lifetime.
that's crazy.
But anyways, so Ron talked to him. Well, he no sooner hung up from that, and his phone rang. And here it's Rick, his brother. And his brother, he goes,
Wow.
just called him to tell him that the guy next door to where they're doing the deck, like Rick and Ron's job, that they got to go from that yard to the next yard to do a deck for them.
Well, there's no problem with that.
No, and a roof.
Oh, there you go.
So yeah,
Right on.
yeah. Well, they had other jobs that they could have done too, but they'd rather do the deck and that because it's probably more money.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, yeah,
More
most definitely.
money.
Whatever you can,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah, money's
So,
money,
yeah.
man. Like I said, I've done
Yeah.
my fair share. I've done roofing. I've done all
Yeah.
that stuff, helping.
You left my water out there in my bag of chips. Oh,
Yeah. What kind of chips did you get?
Fritos barbecued.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Fritos. I like barbecue.
But we had those new ones.
The poppers,
No,
yeah, they were like popcorn.
no. There was a new kind that Peggy bought today. She got. Well, it's new to Canada. I guess they just came out.
Oh,
They're like the Cheeto. They look like the Canadian flag. I don't know what they are.
yeah. I don't
Sorry,
know.
guys. So let's see. Where did we leave out, guys? That is cool. Yeah, it really is. I mean, to find something like that, like I said, whenever we dig around here, we just find more scrap. So, I've seen me walk up on the hill and find toonies and loonies and quarters, nickels and dimes. It's nothing to find money. My dad and his brother also saw first effects on the farm. My dad told me if they
I
would.
know dozens of arrowheads.
Museum. Yeah, there's tons of stuff laying around, but I mean, it's not everybody's farm has it. I mean, it's hit and miss. I mean, I'd be happy, guys, if I could find some gold. I mean, like gold, some gold.
Down there in tobacco fields,
Yeah.
you find all kinds of arrowheads.
Oh yeah.
Tomahawks.
Wow, that's crazy. That's Ron. You guys are hearing. He actually joined in here on this conversation, which is nice. He can come on over and talk to us if he wants. He can tell us some stories. He's been around. So, how many times have you moved, Ron? How many places have you been? Like some of the, you guys have been around at like different places and stuff. Like where have you been? You've been at West, haven't you?
Yeah.
Like you've been to where was it? You said you not far from Dope Town.
That was in the East Coast.
Okay, so the East Coast.
Dope Town, Boys Town,
Yeah.
Newcastle.
Glasses in a basement of one of the
We've been
houses.
to Aurelia. Rapid.
Pooh. Ronnie Pooh. Hey, Ronnie Pooh. Ronnie Pooh. Ah, that's funny.
How good is that computer?
This is brand new, man. I don't have any luck finding things. Like I said, I never really looked here on the property. I just know we have a lot of scrap. Whenever I've dug anything or we've dug anything up, we've always find like old scrap and stuff. So, but there's some channels that actually dig up old coins and stuff. That's something I would like to try once or twice. Is to dig up some old coins. I had to pick rocks as a kid. Yeah, I know that feeling, picking rocks in the field when they're plowing them. We did that too. Oh, between that and the hang growing up when we were kids. That's all we did all summer. When we got off, everybody go back to school and they would say, "Oh, where'd you go this summer?" The hay field. So what'd you do all summer? Hang. We went swimming at where I took in one of my videos, guys. There, the Lober Lake, or not Lober, over at Sydenham, over at the point. That's where we used to go swimming.
That's where you took us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to go swimming over there when we were done. If it wasn't too late, because if it was too late, the mosquitoes would eat you alive.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd go over there and you'd have a swim and after sweating all day in the pants on, oh, that was the worst. And if you try to wear shorts, oh my God, you pick a bale of hay up and your legs would just be like,
Oh, scratched up.
well, scratched up and like you just,
Mm-hmm.
Never done that.
oh yeah, we did that. We all, as kids, we always had to try it. And then, our parents was like, you go for it there, kitty. You come back and you'd be like getting those pants back on. It hurt. The old hayfield. All I find at my house is,
Yeah, the cow.
oh, Susan, really? Cobwebs, that's all you find? Sheesh, Susan. Come on now. I have to pick rocks as a kid, and my dad farm. That's when I noticed my dad had his brother found stones and others.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I've never, like I said, we used to pick rocks in the fields and stuff as kids and stuff. We did all that stuff. Picking rocks is hard work. I know kidding, it's hard work.
Yeah, I've done that.
I remember I think anybody that's lived in the country, anybody that's had a farm or grew up on a farm, we've all had that experience. And then haying was another fun thing. Oh, I'll tell you, growing up on a farm, boy, all it was, when I was a kid, we got up, you took care of your animals in the morning, and if there was like milking to be done, milking had to be done, the calves had to be put out for they could suck the mothers and stuff. Then you come home and you had to clean the staples. We didn't have those. We weren't fortunate enough to have the kind that, that automatically did it. We had a wheelbarrow, and you pushed it back.
Yeah.
And then you'd hope in the winter was the worst because you'd have to go down and chop the water hole. He's eating cookies. You'd have to chop the water holes. No, I don't have a metal detector. I've actually had one in the scrap, but it never worked. Somebody threw it out. Somebody threw out a metal detector and I scrapped it after because it was all in chunks and broke up and stuff. So I'm like, yeah, this is a metal detector. I'm like, yeah. So yeah, we have the thing covered so they can't see my face. Well, I gotta figure out how to do the icon thing. We thought we had it, but we couldn't figure it out. So after I get off, I'm gonna have to do some Googling and figure it out so I can put something on there because everybody's like, I can't see anything. Yeah, I said, I'm sorry, guys. I said, I'm hoping to fix that for you. Gotta fix the icon so I can get something in the middle for them. But I mean, I just got this tonight. Just bought it.
Oh, what?
Yeah, we just went down and got it.
Oh.
So
I've got 2 of those at home.
yeah, this is the kind you can flip around and make it into an iPad.
Okay.
The screen flips right around, makes it into an iPad.
Mine don't.
So I mean, I could take this and go like this, guys.
Oh,
Oh,
It's an iPad,
cool.
and then it just switches around.
Oh my God.
See now, it's
It's a
here.
huge iPad.
So
cool.
that's what I like about this one. This is the Google Chrome. I was doing some investigating, and I figured, you know what, and it's compatible with my phone and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So this is another thing. Oh, the print's really small now. I'm going to switch it back around here in a few minutes. But all they can see is me going back and forth to it. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to do it, but I was just trying to show them my new
Toy.
my new play toy here, guys. I'm going to flip it back around here. Sorry, guys. Sorry. There we go. We just flipped it back around so I can read the print, guys. Sorry, I was just showing them how my new one. It's a Google Chrome is what this is. It's the 360. I believe they call it. And you can flip it around so it's like an iPad, which I think is great. But it makes the print really small. So that's something else I got to look into too. Because this print, guys, is really small for my eyes, and my glasses are definitely out in the kitchen.
Getting old.
Yeah, I'm getting old. No, there's no complaint there. I'm getting old.
Don't worry, I won't take it.
Do you have?
You won't take your
Let's
walker?
see.
Oh.
Not all farmers pick rock, depending on where the. Yeah, we did. Unfortunately, we had to pick rocks in the field because when they worked the field up, we had to do it as kids. But we didn't have to. It was just something when your father said to do it, you did it. It was just something you did because you always listened to your father. I was listening to my dad. Let's see. Blueberry is the best.
I didn't. The only thing I did was tobacco.
I love picking wild
Only
berries.
done it one
Yeah,
year.
my mom used to love picking berries, but then I used to go with her when we were kids and stuff. She used to pick the berries here. We had all kinds of different kinds of berries my mom would pick, and she'd make pies out of them. That was a long time ago. My mom doesn't do it anymore. We used to go because we have places you can go pick up strawberries here, stuff like that. But I can't see me going and picking it because I have a bad back, so I'm not bending down, and I'm not much for that because, I can
I
find
did
something better to
pick
do
a
than go berry picking. Don't get me wrong, I like the pies, but I just don't want to pick the berries. Again, I'll send someone else.
No, she waits for her cousin's wife to come up with pies.
That's right. Carol and Ron come. They make some more pie, guys. I guess. Oh, I could have had myself some more cheesecake, guys. We can make that as the screen thing, guys. Like
Frozen peanut butter pie.
oh yeah, peanut butter pie. Just they're trying to fatten me up some more here. I've lost weight, guys, from all the sweating and all the hot days that we did have there. I was,
Peanut butter pie.
So-
Sounds like a redneck thing.
but then it turned cold again, and back to all these clothes on again.
Back to rain.
Yeah, every time it rains, it gets
Right.
cold. I love it at night though; it's good sleeping.
Yeah.
but it's miserable when the winds.
Yeah.
Like today, we had that high wind. It was bad on the lake for them. Like they said that the anchor wouldn't even hold the place. It
Uh-huh.
was that bad for them, so they had to
Wow.
give up. They got 15 fish today.
Yeah.
So hopefully tomorrow they'll get another so we can have the big fish fry tomorrow.
Mhm.
So fish feed tomorrow. So, but yeah, blueberry picking is definitely. I mean, all those kind of wonderful black caps and oh geez, raspberries and stuff like that. I remember-
Berries.
I remember picking all that stuff with my mom when we were kids. We'd go picking. So I remember we had the garden. We used to go. We'd have to pick the potato bugs off them.
Yeah.
You'd have some kind of what was it? It was like some kind of oil. But we had my mom had like a tin can like you'd have from like and she had something else, some kind of oil or something, and you'd throw the bugs in it. You'd pick them off and you throw them in it, and then there was eggs. You'd have to look on the potato plants because there was eggs underneath the leaves.
Oh.
Yeah, you had to bring the leaf off and throw it in the thing. 'Cause if you didn't, they would just populate again.
Mhm.
So
Sprinkled lime powder on it too.
yeah, I don't like I said, we didn't do it. Probably Dad did that. But I remember going down the aisles. I mean, we had a lot of aisles of rows and rows of potatoes for us when we were growing up. And we'd go out and help Mom do it.
Pick
Up and down the
all the
aisles.
bugs off.
But yeah. Well, hopefully, like I said, tomorrow they get a lot of fish because, I definitely haven't, we haven't had a good feast of them yet. Usually George, which is, Peggy's husband. He goes fishing, sends it over, but he hasn't been sending it over. So, but who knows? Any jokes, Ronnie Pooh? No jokes, Ronnie Pooh? Oh. So tell me about some of the places you have been. Like you said you guys have traveled. Like, I mean, you guys have been around. You guys have traveled to a lot of different places and stuff.
Went to Nashville.
Okay.
Tennessee. That's it.
I don't think anybody in here is from Nashville. Like, we've got some Canadians. We got Georgia. We've got, I'm trying to think who else is in here. We have Toronto.
That's the only place I've been. And here.
So
And
so Nashville, did you guys, is that like where Elvis and
where
stuff is?
Grand Ole
Yeah.
Opry is.
So Elvis, right? So that wasn't too far from where Susan lives.
Elvis is Memphis.
Memphis, Tennessee.
We went to
We
Nashville.
went
Oh,
to
okay.
Nashville.
All
I
right.
don't know
So,
where Memphis is from Nashville.
oh, okay. Like I said, I don't know, man. All I know is certain things that, ring a bell. And I'm like, I'm confused. I'm like, wow. But I mean, yeah, definitely places I wouldn't mind visiting.
Where else? Oh, we went to Pancake Bay up by Sault Ste. Marie.
I've been to Sault Ste. Marie.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was a long time ago when I was there. And I've been to Thunder Bay.
I've been there.
I've been to Thunder Bay. I've been
to
to,
Island.
so
Oh, yeah. We went to Manitoulin and that. And
I want to go to P and Nova Scotia. That's where I
I've
wanna-
been to New Brunswick, too.
I've never been to like Vancouver, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba.
No.
I've never been to any of them.
No,
I've been to Florida. I've been to Paris. I've been, I've done some traveling, but nothing like in Canada. And that's what I'd like to do. I'd like to do some traveling in Canada. So
Never been to Florida.
I have. Well, we have family down in Florida. That's why used to go every year. Mom and I would take 2 weeks off. Well, I would in the winter when I was working, and we'd take them off and we'd go. We stay with Tony and Emmett, but they're passed on now. It's left as the kids. And they're boys and stuff. And she has, they had 5 kids. So some of them live in Chicago and some still in Florida.
I've been to Kokomo.
So, guys, I see our conversation has come to a stop here. So let's see, what do we got? We left off at berries. So, what kind of pies does everybody like? Apple, blueberry, rhubarb, pumpkin. What's your favorite pie, guys? So we're talking about berries. Favorite pie?
No. Apple.
You like an apple? Just a classic apple, like me. I like classic apple.
I like all fruit apple or
Okay.
like fruit pies.
Oh, you like all kinds of them?
I like cherry. I like peach. I like.
Rhubarb, Tennessee, and Florida. Me too, Ev. been a lot of outside of Canada, but not many places in it. All right, Lizzie, then you and I are going to make a road trip. We're going to PE. Let's go to PE. I don't know when I'm going to get a chance because I think my contract's kind of got me booked all summer. I was planning on going at the end of the summer.
How about Kokomo?
Kokomo? What is that?
It's in the States.
Never heard of it.
You've heard the song Beatles sing, Kokomo?
That's too old for me. I don't remember that one. But yeah, Blueberry. We've got Blueberry. Beach Boy song. There we go. Beach Boys. A Beach Boy song.
Beach Boys.
Yeah, there you go. Beach Boys. See? Lizzie's listening.
What did I say? Oh, I said the Beatles.
The Beatles.
Yeah,
See, that's
Beach
what I'm
Boys.
thinking. That's what I was going to say. It didn't sound like it was right. So. Favorite pie, Lizzie? What kind of pie do you like? What kind? Do you an apple like us? Ronnie Poo's a classic apple like me. I'll take apple over anything, but I do like lemon meringue, coconut cream.
Coconut cream.
You like all the weird ones.
I like coconut cream. What else do I like?
Coconut cream, pumpkin, and apple.
I don't like pumpkin, man. It just reminds me of what Baby Shake does. I'm sorry, but I just don't like it because it's baby poop, man. It's just too much like it. When I look at it, I'm like, nope.
You know how pumpkin pie is made?
Yeah, I know. The pumpkin sits on top, and it sits on one of those, and then it goes down on the pie thing. I get it. Poop, 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 poop. I get it, man. I know how it's made.
Squash.
Been to Texas. Never been to Texas, guys.
Neither I.
Made with squash.
Keel, lime, or an apple. Yeah, apple. I think everybody loves apple. It's like the classic, man, for sure. You can't go wrong with an apple. But I mean, there's apple crisp too. You
So-
can get, and there's
Pumpkin pie filling in the cans is part pumpkin and part squash.
Squash. No?
really.
Yeah, squash.
See, I like
And they put
I like certain breads. Like I like zucchini bread. Tam makes a really good zucchini bread. As long as you put like a nut in it, though. I just don't like it plain. Like she gets walnuts and puts in it, and I really like that.
Uh-huh.
Tam's really good at making that. She usually gets like people will come in and they'll give her a bunch of like zucchinis and stuff, like huge ones, and she'll come along and she'll start making them and she'll come over and drop it off. And then she makes peanut butter cookies, chocolate chip, which I always say to Mom, we don't really need them, but Tam brings them over by the bagfuls. And I'm thinking,
brought some of them cookies that I made for you.
yeah, I'll bet you made me some cookies.
They're in my freezer.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. I've been to the Bahamas. I've never been to the Bahamas. My mom went to the Bahamas one year. I have not. I love peach pie. Yeah, I'm not, like I said, there's certain pies that I just don't like. I mean, if they're bitter and stuff, some people when they make them, they don't make them sweet enough. So,
You never
personally,
need sweetening up, that's for sure.
yeah, I like to be sweet. I like to be sweetened up. Yeah, as long as
Yeah.
my dad, he used to love rhubarb pie. I personally don't like it. And then I remember as a kid, we used to pick up the, the puffs.
Oh yeah, puffballs.
Yeah, those puff balls. He used to pick them up and we'd bring them in and they slice them up and then fry them. It'd be just like, oh yeah.
We should have taken pictures of that one
I love
puffball that we found.
Yeah, well, you guys didn't have cell phones way back then.
Rhubarb is so tardy. Yeah, it is. Well, rhubarb can be tardy, but if you get it, the mixture just right, it'll go down. It's really good. But you got to, I think it's mixed with another berry, the one I had.
Strawberry.
I think it might have been. Somebody mixed it
rhubarb.
with something
Mhm.
and it was really good. I think it was actually Garrett, the baker, the bakery down here at Lower Lake. Someone in there, they make all kinds of pies. Like I think she makes mincemeat
Yeah.
pie. I don't like mincemeat. I don't like it. But she makes all kinds of pies too, and they're expensive. But they make 300 pies all at once. They have huge ovens,
Mhm.
and they're all homemade in there. And they make cookies. They make all kinds of stuff.
Mhm.
It used to be a butcher shop too, but then they had way too many regulations, so they closed the butcher shop. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, they make some really
There's
good
a lot
pies.
of regulations for that.
So,
Huh?
yeah, there's a lot of places that I wouldn't mind visiting. My biggest one when I was growing up, though, I wanted to go to Paris, and that's why I think it was after Dad had passed away. My mom and I we went to Paris, France. So I was when Dad died, I was what? Dad's been gone 20 some years now. 22? Yeah, 22. So it was after Dad.
So, you left before my dad, didn't you? Or after?
What year did he pass away?
About 22 years. Don't make me do the math. Don't make me do the math. Come on now.
Well, Ron's dad was passed away in
I can-
92.
I'm trying to remember. Jeez, what was it?
Because Evan was born in 91 and he was only a year old. So that would have been 92. He turned a year old in January
Wow.
and your dad passed away in February.
Just don't know where the years go. I just like when you look at people and you think, wow, they've been gone that long? Like, I just can't. It's just unreal. I don't know where the years have gone.
Before my dad.
I remember when Dad passed away, I had a dream. It wasn't really a nightmare, but it was more like a dream. Like it was like because my dad used to work. You know, he worked for the township, but he was always dressed in his greens, right? You know, because they had that green shirt, green pants. So it was like I came home, and Dad, I'm like thinking, you're dead. But it wasn't a bad dream. It was like it was an average day, and it was like, and I'm thinking, you're not pissed we buried you? I'm thinking, but you're dead. And this is the dream I'm having. And it wasn't a bad dream. So I don't know if it was why Dad came back or why I had the dream.
I had dreams like that too.
But it's weird, huh?
Yeah.
But it was like I was coming home from school and Dad was in his greens. And Dad hadn't been in his greens a long time because Dad had been, you know, they pinched him off because of his heart, you know, and dialysis and stuff like that. So, and my dad had stopped wearing, you know, his green clothes and his green pants and all that. Dad was into wearing, you know, more colorful stuff that Mom had, you know, because he was no more into that stuff. He always wore the short sleeves. It was all different kind of clothing he was wearing. So I'm like, and of course, when my dad died, he had already lost his one leg. From that, remember when they cut his one leg off? Yeah,
I never met your dad.
yeah, he lost his one leg. So I mean, it was just a weird dream. It was like he wasn't gone, and he wasn't mad. It just was a day. It was like I come from school,
for me for 3-4 years.
but only had one dream. You know, it was right after Dad had died.
I had them every night.
I never had any. I
It's
just
like he never died.
like I know my dad wouldn't ever do it. Like I know my dad he'd always look after us all. Like even I think my nephew was playing tricks on me. Like last weekend or last week when he was here, the TV was on. We were out in the kitchen. I think he put that app on his phone where he turned my TV on. I think he was messing with me. Brian, the TV was on. I'm sitting at the table, and the TV I could hear it. And it didn't do just once. It did a couple, and the DVD player clicked on, and I'm like, this is the first time this ever happened. So then,
remember when Nolan was here?
Yeah.
He
Nolan
wouldn't play in
said he
here?
seen a man in the living room.
So I wonder if it was Dad.
No.
Because it's the only one I could think of. Because, I mean, this house was never haunted. We'd never seen anything like that. And so, I mean, the only person I could think of would be Dad. He'd be the only person. I mean, I've heard that from people that said that. Even the little kid, even little Savannah, April's little girl. She said one time, I think she was in here, she says, do you not see that man? And I'm like, whoa, that's weird.
Eh?
But I never, and you always see the dogs every once in a while. You'll see them looking at the top of the stairs.
Yeah.
Like they see things that we don't see.
Yeah.
So you never know. I mean, it's just, you know, it's turned into a spooky night, I guess. But anyhow, but these are just the kind of, you know, crazy things. It's a hot dog joint. It good. In Helena makes great fried apples and peach. Yeah, I don't know. I've never had. Have you ever had, what is it? Fried tomatoes. Have anybody ever had fried tomatoes?
My mother used to make them.
Oh yeah, fried tomatoes. I've never had
fried
them.
Green tomatoes.
Yeah, I've never had that. So I've heard that they can be good, but I've never had them. So.
Gross.
Oh yeah, she loves attention. You can pet her for hours. I want my golden arm. I want my golden arm. Yeah, we just, like I said, we just got talking. Like I said, my father's been gone a long time. It's just, you know, I don't think of it, you know. So, but I mean, we've lived here in this house I've lived here all my life, 47 years, and we moved here when Tam was little, and Tam will be 57 in November. So, and Tam was the baby when they moved here. So
you were born here.
I was born here.
Yeah.
Sharon was born here. They moved here when Tam was the baby.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, when
And
you
Tam's-
moved in here, you didn't have a washroom either.
Yeah, there was no washroom. We had to put the washroom in.
Yeah.
There was an outhouse when we moved to this house. It was just an old stone house. Is all this was. And then we've renovated. We've added the laundry room. We added the kitchen. We added the bathroom, obviously, because I remember even as a kid, we added the front porch on here. We added a lot to this house over the years. I Want My Golden Arms. Let's see. That was a good movie. Fried Green. Yeah, Fried Green Tomatoes was a good movie. I really liked it too. It was. You guys seen that one? No, you haven't seen that one? No. So it's a good movie. It's an older movie.
Yeah, it's an oldie.
Yeah, it's an oldie. But it's a good movie though. Yeah, it's a good movie. Best movie you guys ever seen? Tell me the best movie you guys. What is your favorite movie? Favorite movie, Ron?
Lion King.
Lion King? Really? Awesome.
I love that movie.
But are you talking the first Lion King? Or are you talking? Oh yeah. Okay. First, what's your favorite?
Anastasia.
Anastasia? These guys are eating kids. Have you guys seen the new Rack-'em Ralph?
Yeah, Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah.
Broke the internet.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I just watched it the other night, man. Everyone wouldn't watch it with me. I'm like, are you kidding? I thought you wanted to watch it. So I sat here and watched Rack-'em Ralph by myself. I thought it was pretty cool. And then I watched another one. It was called, it had Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston. And it was like mystery, something mystery. And I just added it to Netflix. And it looked pretty, I sat and watched it. So it was pretty good. Favorite movie that I like, if I was talking romantic, I'd say The Vow. I really liked it. And another one was Safe Haven was another one. Really good movies, love stories. But comedy-wise, oh, geez. Oh, I've got a lot of movies. Jeez, I don't know, man. Favorite comedy for me, favorite action and stuff. Oh, movies I've seen over and over. I'd have to say I like Mo Money with the Wayne brothers or White Chicks. You ever seen that one? Oh my God, it's funny. The two Wayne brothers. If you don't know the Wayne brothers, I mean, there's like 5 or 6 of them in the family and one sister. Funny. Brothers are funny. You guys got to watch them, man. They're funny. I'll put one on for you guys and watch it with me. Or Grandma's Boy. Have you ever seen that one?
Nope.
Another good comedy. Loved it.
Hitman's Bodyguard.
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah, that was a good one.
That was funny.
Yeah, that was a good one. Another one that I just went and seen was called The Hustle. Oh my God, it was funny.
I've seen that advertised.
Oh, it was funny. So the two of them, right? One is like high, like one is goes after like the $1 million, the hustles, and the other one she's like small time, and that's the blonde that's kind of like got an accent. She's got like an English accent, and she's supposed to kind of remind you of but she does the small scams. Like she just goes after small things, like maybe $500 here, $1,000, or no more than like $5,000 or $6,000, whatever. Well, she gets caught. Well, almost gets caught, and then she has to leave town. So she ends up hopping on, and she ends up in Europe. Well, she comes across the one that goes after the $1 million ones. Well, it's funny because they end up joining up.
Huh.
Oh, it's funny. Like, and then they're going after like engagement rings, and like because and then they're like, "Oh, you gotta meet my sister," and she's like, she's got like a chastity belt, but it's made out of steel, the heavyset one, because she makes her look like, like she's something wrong with the sister. Because the other one, she's all prim and proper, like almost looks like she's royalty kind of thing. And what happens is she says, she's got the chastity belt. She says to the guy, she says, "Can you help me with my things so I can go to the bathroom?" She lifts up her dress. She says, "Help me get my chastity belt off." So then the butler comes. She says, "Please, not to touch. It's too hot. It burns." It's funny, man. It just makes me. I was splitting my guts because we went with April. And then my friend Penny went with us, and we were all laughing. And her name was Penny. The chick's name was Penny. And that was her name on the show. But it was just, and I kept turning to Penny. I'm like, "What do you think, Penny?" She's like shaking her head at me. And I was like, it was just funny. The action? Lucy? That one? The one Lucy, that's action. Yeah, that one's good.
Or she had her stomach cut open and all the drugs put in.
Oh, look, we got some good movies here. Let's see what we got coming up here. We got what we're going on. Let's see. That was a good movie for good meals. The Crow. That was another good movie with what's his name? But he unfortunately got killed. I love Fried Tomatoes. Yeah, that was a really good movie. Spaceballs. What I was watching before when you guys came? Blazing Saddles.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
Oh
god,
yeah.
that is hilarious. I can watch it. I've probably watched it.
There was a movie I seen years ago, and it was a western, and this little midget was eating out a big woman, a big fat woman, and she broke his neck. She closed her leg and broke.
I don't know that
I
one.
Can't remember the name of that movie.
I don't know that one.
I kept thinking it was Blazing Saddles. but it
No.
wasn't.
Let's see. Some sleep time. Okay, Kenneth, have yourself a good night. Hopefully we'll see you again. Thank you for coming. We'll see what else we got here. I think that was it for movies. Anybody else want it? But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of great movies. I mean, I remember watching Blazing Saddles many times with my dad. Sit at night, we'd watch westerns like old John Wayne movies. We were all into that. Ones that I don't mind, I was the one with Magnum PI, where he went to Australia and they were supposed to be shooting like dingoes or whatever, and you weren't even. They were trying to hurt up the natives because they didn't want the natives doing stuff and stuff. So this guy, he was supposed to be what was it called? Quigley Down Under. Yeah, that was a really good movie, and that's when he turned on them, and then they ended up beating him up. But then they took him in. Remember all the native people? They ended up helping him. So, but he couldn't speak their language or anything. But that was another one. It was in like Australia. They made that one. That was another really good movie. Quigley Down Under. My dad really liked it. Hello, Mighty Scrapper. Welcome. We're just talking about movies. We've been talking about food, fishing, stuff like that. So right now we're just talking about your favorite movie. What do you like what's your most favorite comedy, action, romance, whatever?
What we go show and watch?
Dumbo, wasn't it? Dumbo?
Yeah.
Dumbo?
But we went after that.
After
Just
that.
last week we went with Evan last weekend, Saturday.
Oh, Secret Life of Pets.
Secret Life of Pets.
Oh, we haven't
2.
seen it yet. I haven't seen it yet. I want to see that. Actually, we're waiting to go see. We want to go see Men in Black, the new X-Men. Excuse me. And there's one other one that we we want to go see. There's one other one. There's 3 that we're going to go see. We're going to go see one this week.
We watched Aladdin, dude.
April went to see it at the drive-in with Keith and her friend Jen, and she said there's a lot of singing. And I'm not much for singing, so I don't know if I can do it. I said I'll wait, and I'll wait till it comes out on satellite, and I'll watch it.
Aladdin, the original Aladdin had quite a few songs in it.
Yeah,
too.
but I didn't mind the cartoons when I was growing up. Like I used to watch them with my nieces because I mean they would come over, and of course whatever movie they want, I would go and buy it for them. So we ended up watching. I watched a lot of Aladdin's, The Mermaid, Snow White, Cinderella. I watched them all. You know, I've seen them all.
thought it was pretty decent.
Yeah.
It was
Well, I haven't
okay.
seen it yet, so I mean I will. I like Pretty Woman was good too with Julia Roberts. Good movie. Lethal Weapon 1. Yes, Lethal Weapon was another good movie. How about Tango and Cash, guys? Have you seen Tango and Cash? You know Tango and Cash? Haven't seen it? Kurt Russell and Sylvester Stallone. Good movie, man. I was shocked the way the movie turned out. It was really good. It didn't even have high ratings on it. Good action movie. Where they end up getting set up and sent to jail, these 2 cops. 2 different kinds of cops, though. Sylvester Stallone, he's like a stock market, and like he makes good money. The other one's kind of like a slob, Kurt Russell. So, and they end up having to pair up because when they get into prison, they've been set up, right? So everybody wants to kick the out of them. They want to foobar them is what they want to do. But it's another good movie. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good. Like, I mean, I just watched the new Predator. I was shocked how good it was. I didn't get to see it all. I missed it because I caught it on the satellite one night. I just happened to turn TV on. I'm like, I wonder what's on the satellite. And I went to the movie station. It was on. And I hadn't bought it yet. And I'm thinking, I wonder if it's any good. Because this is like probably the 3rd or 4th one they've made now. It's just Aliens is all it was. It wasn't like, oh no, sorry, it was just the Predators. And all it was to do with the Predators had made a new one. See, you know how they hunt all of the from all over the world? Because see, the one where I like the one where they capture these people from all these different things and they put them on this planet. And like they take in like, Americans or whatever, the best of the best, like assassins, killers and everything from all over, like Africa, US, Canada. If you're the best at what you do in killing somebody, they've captured you and put you on this thing to hunt you on this planet. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like that was, I think, the last one. And then they just made this one. And this one was pretty good. I really liked it. But again, it happened in like a city, suburban area when they did it. So, but I really liked it too. Let's see. Hello, Susan. Hey, Scrapper. I own it. Which one do you own? Lethal Weapon? Lethal Weapon is a good movie. I have all of the Lethal Weapons. They're really good
So do
movies.
I.
Flashdance is another really good one. Dirty Dancing is another good one. These are all,
Road Warrior.
yeah, Road Warrior. They're really good. Have you seen the new one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't find that, like, I mean, yeah, the new one was more for today's generation because the
Yeah.
old ones, this kids today just wouldn't like them because of the old graphics and stuff on them.
Yeah.
It's just really low. Yeah, Tango Cash is really good. I
like
really,
the old Road Warriors better.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of the old movies that I bought up. Like, I like a lot of the old ones with Don Knotts, Mr. Chicken Man, like the Apple Dumpling Gang,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
like the old Kel Burnett shows. Oh my God. That's got, like I said, the old Blazing Saddles in it. Oh, you can't beat those old ones. Their comedy is just way better. Let's see. Shoot us. Let's see. Dirty Dancing. Yeah, like I said, there's I mean, The Shawshank Redemption's a good movie. There's lots of awesome movies.
Where are you
out
going? Oh, I plugged it in.
Oh. Should be all right.
there. Sharon Winchak. The Shining Winchak. Yeah, Jack. Yeah, that one's messed up for sure. I mean, okay, so pick the best scary movie you guys have ever seen. Best one you've ever seen.
I
For
don't
me-
have one because I don't watch them.
Best scary movie I've ever seen. Let's see. I don't get scared though. That's the problem. Like, I don't really get scared. So for me, I like people don't like the Saw, but you know what I like about the Saw? It's not that he's demented in the head. I mean, he's creative. The way he comes up with these things to punish these people, the way he sticks them in these rooms, and they got to do something to create, and they got to move on to the next room to move on.
Ah,
And I mean, that's what I like. I mean, I'm a little like stuff like that. I like creative things. I like where you use your mind. How to get out of that room.
what are you doing?
The Exorcist. Yeah, The Exorcist is definitely one. Hello, Jerry. Welcome. Glad you came in. Yeah, we're just talking about scary movies, good movies. What's the best movie that you've really liked? The best, your favorite movie of all time. I don't know what I'd have to pick. Some people like that new The Nun.
Oh,
I haven't seen it though.
I have never seen it.
I've never seen it yet. So the last scary
I
movie
won't
I
see it.
saw was probably well, I've seen The Ring. I've seen The Exorcist. I've seen
Nope.
vampire movies.
Nope.
What else have I seen? Like, I watched The Walking Dead, guys, so I guess I'm a little creepy. So, I watched Fear of the Dead. I watched all that stuff. I like Walking Dead. So I definitely would have no problem, picking off the dead. No problem at all. So Susan just bouncing all over the place. Thanks, Susan. She's going in other people's lives, I think. Yeah, Walking Dead is like my favorite. I love it. I can't wait till it starts up again. Yeah, Warehouse 13. I love Warehouse 13. That was awesome too. It's got to do with things that like aliens and stuff. In this warehouse, it's got a whole bunch of different things in it. Things that are unexplainable, but they've been put in this year because they can't control it, or because if it got into the wrong hands, it wouldn't be good. It used to be on Netflix, but I think they took it off. I don't think it's on there anymore. But I made through all of it
Never
before they
heard
got
of
rid of it.
Mhm.
I think the kids got me addicted to it. That, and there was a few others that we got addicted to, where like the world had come to the end, and like all the electronics were done and no more, and they were down to like walking when there were horses, and there was like, it was always, of course, when they filmed it, when they made it, it was made for the U.S. So now all of these countries were, they were no longer states anymore. They were like sections that were being taken over. It was kind of like the North and the South kind of thing all over again, but it was like being divided, and things were all demolished, and buildings there was trees growing out of them and stuff. That's how many years had gone by and stuff. It's kind of like the 100 with all those kids that got dropped on Earth. It was another one I made it through. If you're into movies on Netflix, watch Good Girls.
We don't have Netflix.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not hard to get Netflix.
It's not hard to get it?
No.
No, I know.
It's one of the easy. It's nice to have. I like Netflix.
Buy it. Don't want to pay for it.
Well, if you want, I can add you to mine, guys, and you can just log into it. because I don't have anybody on mine. If you want, you can use mine. Because it doesn't matter. You don't have to live in my household. You guys can use it anywhere. As long as you just log in. What's that?
We can use the Simcoe.
Yeah. It don't matter where you are.
Really?
It doesn't matter where you are. You can use it.
Wow.
All you got to do is log into it and then use my password. And you just create your own little icon guy or whatever. And you just push on it when you want to watch whatever you want to watch.
How cool.
So
'Cause we have,
I just can't remember my password. So I'll have to reset it when you guys. I don't think I know. It's been a while since I said it. So I'll have to reset it. But yeah, I mean, but Netflix has a lot of good things on it too. Like they get a lot of the new shows, and then they have like things that are specifically just made for Netflix.
Yeah. Like
Like that one, the
That
ranch,
one,
the
The
ranch.
Ranch.
Yeah,
yeah.
they're getting rid of it.
Or are
They're
they?
gonna get rid of it. Yeah,
That and there was another one,
I gotta get called
yellow
back up here.
something.
I don't know that one. Let's see, The Exorcist. Hey, I'm sharing. I wish they would bring back Warehouse. Yeah, I really liked Warehouse of 13. It was really good. I really liked it. Just see what else we hear. Love The Walking Dead. No worries. Hamburger Hill. Yes, I'm not really. The thing is, I'm not really into war pictures. I don't really care for people like it. Just I don't know. It kind of bothers my core. Like I don't like. Like I didn't like Platoon. I didn't like Finding Private Ryan.
Morgan's Heroes.
I just don't like old. Like I don't like people getting like it bothers me. I don't know. I mean, there's enough war in the world that I don't need to watch stuff like that. I just don't
Do
like
you know
it.
what Hogan's Heroes is?
Yeah, I've heard of it. It's old.
Yeah, it's old.
It's like really old. I think I cut the reruns. Kind of like the Beverly Hillbillies.
Oh.
The ranch was a great, but not the same without Rooster. Yeah, I don't know why they got rid of Rooster, man. I mean, he had a lot of one night. Are you still lurking? Is that lurking? Is that eyes you're showing me? I think you're lurking there, Lizzie. The Haunted on Haunted Hill. There was one. What was it called? Oh, have you guys ever seen? It's called Cabin in the Woods.
Ooh, I heard about it.
Have you seen that one?
Nope.
See, I like it because it's got to do with the mythical gods. That's what I like about that one. I love anything to do with the gods. I love stuff like that. Yeah, that was a creepy one. The House on Haunted Hill, where they. How about what is it? 13 Ghosts. Oh yeah, 13 Ghosts. Man, that was another one. Yeah, Wrong Turn's another one. Oh yeah, yeah, that one was messed up too. Or The Hills Has Eyes, guys. Oh, that's messed up. That one. Yeah, that one's freaky. I've seen all them.
We pull in, and Ron shuts the headlights off, right? And I went, wait, I gotta see, it's raining bears.
We turned all the lights on because Mom was like, turn the lights on so they could see. I'm like, okay. So
Yeah. Well, then he opened his door, right? So the interior come on. I said, oh, we're all good. I don't see no bears out there.
All right. What about best romantic movie guy? Come on, guys. You guys must have to pick one for the wife. The wife must make you watch one. What's that?
Sleepless in Seattle.
Yeah, Sleepless in Seattle's a classic.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I liked it.
All men have had to watch at least one romantic movie. Christine, yeah, that's another good one. With Stephen King. Fireproof.
Yeah, Fireproof was really good.
Fireproof.
It was really good. We have it.
Yeah, you gotta watch that.
Yeah.
Fireproof. Tell me who's in it.
Google it. I don't know who's in it.
I don't know. Romantic. Terry says, well, romantic can be like a romantic comedy, guys, like Sleepless in Seattle, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I like a variety. I have to be in the mood, though. I like a lot of comedies, a lot of action. Scary movies for me, I'm not really, I have to be really in the mood to sit down and watch one. It doesn't matter if it's night or day. It doesn't matter to me. I like war pictures. I like Good Morning Vietnam, I'm guessing. Is that
Vietnam.
Is that? Oh yeah, because you know. Yeah, I'm not really into that one. I didn't really like that one either with Robin Williams. I wasn't really.
I haven't seen it.
Ghosts. Yes, that one. Ghost. Yes, Ghost was a good romantic one with Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore.
Yes.
That was another really good one too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, see? So you guys know them. I mean, your wives have definitely made you guys watch them. I mean, like I said, I like The Vow because The Vow is where she ends up getting amnesia and she can't remember, but he's still, so then he has to kind of make her fall back in love with him. And they're married, but see, she only remembers things from before they were married and stuff, long before, like he didn't even exist in her life.
Mm-hmm.
So then
He has to learn. And the other one I like is called Safe Haven, where his wife has been gone and passed away, and this girl, she's run away. Well, this woman, she's run away from her abusive husband, and she comes across. It's like I think it's like a diner or something he owns or something like that, or so. It's like a small town anyhow, and she ends up kind of somewhat falling, and she ends up meeting this woman as she's walking, because she ends up getting it's kind of like a little like a cottage or something in the woods that she's running when she's staying where she is. And she ends up meeting this woman. She's talking to her and walking. She says, well, why don't you go for him? Why don't you, And she's like, yeah, he's a really nice guy, and all this. And they're like having a conversation back and forth and stuff. And go to find out who this one is that she's walking with is the dead wife. She's come to push this woman into her husband so he's happy.
Oh my God.
To make is that crazy though? And the worst part is, as soon as I said it, and you didn't even know it in the story, you wouldn't even have got it. And I'm like, she's awful pushy. I'm thinking, pushing him toward it. I'm thinking, that's that dead wife, because you never get to see the picture of the wife. But I'm thinking, wow, you know what I mean? Now that's love. That's what I love. I mean, that's love, to have somebody that would actually come back to make sure that you're happy still.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Give me goosebumps. Oh my God.
The Glass House, yes. Bridget Jones, Rosemary's Babies. What do we got here? We got I watched Rosemary's Babies. What a strange flick for its day.
What's that? Oh, yeah, he was cute. What's that one?
Wrangle.
Oh, yeah, Wrangle was good.
Yes.
That was funny. I really like that one, too. That was a good one. Wrangle. There's so many good, I have, probably 3 shelves of cartoons.
Oh, yeah.
Upstairs, at least 3 to 4 shelves, at least.
Well,
the Despicable Me's, I've got them. I've got, oh, man, I've got the, I'm talking, they've done sections. I think I've got the Lion Kings, the 2, 2.5, 1.5, kind of like that. Mm-hmm. And I've got, I bought them for the kids. I've bought them for the kids over the years. Now, the kids aren't around, so now I have no excuse. I'm like, I go see them, but I don't have any kids.
We go.
I know, but in April, she wanted to go see the new Pokemon. So we went and seen it because she wanted to see it, because she's into that. I'm not really. She goes to town and she goes, they have that Pokemon thing you can actually do on your phone.
Yeah.
You gonna play it?
Yeah.
Well, when I'm in town picking scrap up, she's pulling up her thing. She's like, oh, just got me some more Pokemon. I'm like, okay, so you're playing that one. You guys need to stop.
Yeah.
So, but what do we got? We got Bridget Jones. Garfield, the movie. Yeah, Garfield. Let's see. What's your favorite cartoon when you were kids growing up? Favorite cartoon, guys?
Looney Tunes.
Well,
Bunny Road.
Yeah, when we were growing up, we couldn't get a lot of channels. We could only get, 6, 7, 11, 16, 32, which was French, and 38. And if you were really lucky, you got 52. You never get it. And the best cartoons were on Channel 2.
Of course. We
had no satellite. All we had was an aerial. So, yeah, we didn't watch a lot of TV, let's say. When the weekends came,
I remember having to go outside and turn the freaking aerial.
That we did too. It was out there by the corner of the house. You'd go out and I'd be on the couch and Sharon be out there rotating, or I'd be on one or the other. I'd be out rotating, she'd be on the couch. We'd be turning it, trying to get the channel in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no, go back a bit.
Yeah.
Okay. No. Back. I remember that.
Hello, Junk Food. Welcome. Junk Food Junction. We're just talking about favorite cartoons. We're talking about cartoons from the kids. Yes, Bugs Bunny. Yeah, it's an all famer. I mean, for me when I was growing up, I don't know, we didn't really get to see a lot of cartoons. There wasn't many for us to see. I mean, there was a lot of Bugs Bunny and Roadrunner. I was so sick of that. And even when the kids today and they want to watch it, I'm like, I don't want to watch that. Don't make me watch it again. I've seen them all. I want to see new stuff.
They don't have a lot of kids' cartoons nowadays.
Well, on my satellite, I've got 10 channels that are cartoons. because when I had Nikolai and Tana living here,
Mhm.
that's all we had was cartoons. And I come in here and, of course they're watching Kim Impossible, Tom and Betty, the two monkeys, and they're watching, Spice Girls was the other kids for them. And, there's tons of them they'd be watching. Pacific Bloods, they know when they were on. I come in, I'm like, okay. And I'd sit there and watch these new ones with them. Let's see. Yes, Tom and Jerry's another great one. I remember watching that as a kid. I'll tell you, there's a reason why you can't see me, because I got a new computer and I still haven't set it. And of course, guys, you can't see me. So I've got to set my icon yet, guys. So I'm going to try and work on that because I just got this today or tonight and I didn't have enough time to Google it, guys. So yeah, the Jetsons is another great one. So yeah, I'll be having that resolved, guys, and we'll get an icon or something up there. So it's either that or I go put something like a mask on,
Yeah, you haven't done that lately. I watched that whole video of you with the bunny face on, walking behind Terry Lee.
That was me. We were in Walmart. It was right around Easter. We went to Walmart and we were like, because I said to Shirley, I said, you never take me shopping. We never go anywhere. She's like, so she comes over. She's like, let's go to Walmart now. I'm like, so we went in because we had to get the rest of the stuff for the dinner for the Easter.
Yeah.
So we went in town and she's like, because then I seen the thing and I'm like, I stuck it on my head. And she's like, she's just shaking her head and she's walking down ahead of me. And April.
And then she starts laughing.
I know.
And she just shakes her head.
I know, it was funny. When we did that at Walmart, it was so much fun. Let's see, what do we got here?
What was with the video and you had that little green character on your dash and April sitting there just laughing at. I was like, what is going on?
It's because it wasn't real. And it wasn't real. It's still in the car.
Oh,
it's not real. We thought we wanted to see how many people actually paid attention to the videos. Because a lot of people don't pay attention to videos. We wanted to see if people, and she was laughing so hard she couldn't.
I know, she couldn't say nothing.
Speechless.
I was like, what the frick?
She was laughing so bad.
Like,
it was so funny.
Going, well, you're no freaking good. You're not telling us anything.
Let's see what else we got.
This is her new friend.
Yeah, see, we got Roadrunner. We've got the sound on your new computer is great. Yeah, it's actually geez, I can't even think what it's called now. Sorry, guys.
It's a Chrome.
It's a Chrome 360, so it actually flips all the way around and turns into an iPad. So that's what I bought, guys. And I have to figure out, because we tried, I got April to set everything else up on it, but we didn't have enough time to figure out how to do the icon and stuff yet. And that I'm going to resolve, guys, and we'll have that fixed up for the next time. So you guys can see something. But yeah, we'll get that fixed up. So
yeah, but you won't see Abby.
No, you're not gonna be seeing me, guys. Not for a bit. We'll see how it works out. Let's see. Has a time machine. Let's see. Happy Days cartoon. Did I miss anybody in here coming in? I don't think I did. I think I've said hello. I just want to make sure I didn't miss any. I've got to YouTube. Yeah, I know I got to YouTube it, guys. We just didn't have time because April was setting everything else up on it, and she thought she had it. And by the time, because we didn't know. Yeah, Ninja Turtles is another one of my favorites. So we're going to definitely be YouTubing it later and checking it out and finding how to set the icon in it. And I had a Pacific one that I was going to set it for you guys. It would have been cool. Well, so we're going to figure we can figure. If I can't figure it out, guys, I'm going back into the Geek Squad, and they'll figure it out in there at Best Buy because they're awesome like that to figure things out.
The Geek Squad.
That's what they're called, the Geek Squad. They're awesome. I mean, there isn't anything they can't help you with when it comes to that stuff. They install stuff. They'll fix stuff for you.
Huh.
They're awesome. That's why I like Best Buy. And no, I'm not getting paid by Best Buy, guys. I'm just, like I said, I just really enjoy they've always been helpful. Yeah, Scooby-Doo is really good. But Scooby-Doo. Yeah, Scooby-Doo, man. They got the new ones. I remember growing up with the originals, and they've got the new ones now. So.
Well, I think we've watched both new ones.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm talking like the new cartoons. They
Oh,
have they have new cartoons now for that. Susan, she would make a good. Yeah, Scooby-Doo. Then Olden. Best. Best Buy sucks. No, I've never had any problems with Best Buys, guys. I mean, some people have bad experiences, but you know what? I've never had a bad experience with them. They've always been good to me, so I can't complain. But you know what?
I never bought
It's like anything. You know, you buy a tool, you can say, you know what, that's the worst tool I ever had, or you know, so it doesn't matter. I mean, everybody has their opinions, and unfortunately, I just can't say anything bad right now. So they've always been good to me. So. Scooby Dooby Doo, put your ninja down. Scott, you're funny, Susan. I have a different mask, guys. I can go get put on, but I don't think you're gonna like it. And then I'd have to stick the tape back over the camera, guys, because I'm not leaving it on all night. I mean, some people like different places. I just like Best Buy. I mean, I've bought a lot of stuff at Best Buy. Don't most places suck in? I'm sorry. Oh, I don't know, guys. I've never been there, so I don't know. I'm sorry. Yeah.
haven't been to Sarnia.
Sarnia.
Yeah, I
So,
said I haven't been. To
you never been there?
Sarnia. No,
these guys is that far from it?
I don't know. How far away from Sarnia?
Kidding. She's messing with you, Dan. It's up that way. Way
Up
up.
by Chatham.
Yeah, it's way up there. It's like real close to the border. Michigan, I think. No?
Never
April
been.
should work for Best Buy Geek Squad. She's really smart. Yeah, she really is into all that electronics and stuff. She really does that. Like I said, I let her set up the computer. I just I could have done it, but you know what? That's why I have a kid living in the house. Let her do it. So why not? You know, they're good with stuff like that. Bottom of the lake, Lake Huron. Here we get to my cup of tea. I've been sitting here. I've been sitting here on live since a little after 8. So we've just been sitting here chilling, having fun, talking about movies, food, fishing, all that stuff.
Nicholas 6.
What is Nicholas 6?
No, Ridiculous 6.
What
It's
is
a movie.
ridiculous?
Ron found him funny. I didn't find him funny.
Oh no! You know what? Another one I like was that number 9. It was like,
Oh, number
It was
nine,
it was a little sewed together.
Yeah.
guy. Yeah.
but it was like what was left of mankind, kind of what he had left
Mhm.
behind. It was
Mhm.
cool.
It was cool.
It was really cool.
That was a really good movie. I
And like you've got the Bride of Frankenstein, and like the Wiener, Frank Wiener or whatever, where the dogs come back to life.
Frankenweenie.
Yeah, and then you've got Norman, where he can talk to the dead.
Oh,
Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
yeah, I think
Paranormal.
so.
Yeah, that one was good. I like those. Those are good cartoons. I can watch those ones over and over. When I get sick, you know what I like? I like to lay on the couch and watch cartoons. That's what I used to do with the kids. If I got sick, I'd say to them, just don't crank up too loud, guys, but I'll sit here and watch cartoons all day with you. And they would bring down a stack like that for all day. And
Oh.
they just loved it because they had me home all day. And I would lay on the couch all day, like just keep throwing blankets on me. And I'd be just sucking the heat up because I'd be just dying. I was sick. So they knew. They just threw more blankets on me. And they'd be down there like, you need anything? And I'm like, no, I'm good. Just leave me alone. I'm good, guys. Just watch cartoons. And I could hear them. I could hear the cartoons, but I'd be good. They'd be happy.
Oh my gosh.
We'd spend all day.
I
Didn't
spend a whole day watching TV.
let's see. Don't most places in some. Yes. Kind of. I was sort of as. Yeah, I still have to rehook her back up too because when I got my new router, I never hooked up Alexa.
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet.
Because she's not hooked
Take a
up.
look at the help
I have to
section
go
of the
through my phone and
website.
hook her up, guys. Alexa's not hooked up.
Hey, Alexa, you have a girlfriend?
I'm having trouble.
See, she's
connecting
not hooked
to
with the internet. And if she's not hooked up with the internet, she can't answer anything.
In your Alexa app.
So,
Oh my God. You unplugged her brain.
yeah, no, she's got to be hooked
Oh
up.
my
It's because
God.
she's not hooked with the Wi-Fi. So, and when I got the new router, I never did it. 6 hours west of Kingston. So he's 6 hours west of Kingston. That's where Dan is in Sarnia. Sarnia.
Yeah.
Sarnia.
Oh, that's not like Windsor.
Yes.
Yeah, I know what that is.
Okay, so it just hit you.
Yeah.
So now he knows where it is, Dan. He knows where he's going now. He won't get lost. Ron drives everywhere. That's why I said to him, trying to get him to go to PE.
I've been to St. Thomas.
I have not been. Like I said, I need to.
We could go in January. I know somebody who's going in January and they're taking down like a big freaking trailer. We could be in the trailer while they're driving.
That's gonna be
I know
cold.
that's illegal.
That's cold.
Alicia,
That's cold.
she's moving to PEI.
Well,
I don't want to go. I don't want to.
that's the other way. Sarnia's that way.
No, we're talking about going to PE.
She just said something about PEI.
No, I'm talking about going, but I want to go like in the fall, guys. I don't want to go when it's cold. April and I are, or no, sorry, Tara Lee and I are going away this winter. We're supposed to be going somewhere. She picked a place. I don't even know what it's called now, but it's supposed to be beautiful. I don't know. I'm like, whatever, pick it. Tell me where it is. I'll Google it. We'll book it and then we'll go. So she's getting time off because she'll be off this winter. I said to her, she has time off in September. I said, well, let's go. I don't want to drive to P. So she said she's going to go visit her friend because she just got back from a wedding and she was gone for what, 3 or 4 days
I don't
in Vancouver.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. She just got back not that long ago, like what, Monday. There, just went by. Like I said, I want to go in the fall. That's why I said I wanted to go in September. September would work for me, guys. September. No, Windsor is 1.5 hours south of me. Sorry, nope. Windsor is 1.5 hours south of me. Got it? He's not listening. But anyhow. Oh, he did get it. Then a Roddy Poo got it.
She just ignored well.
I know. He doesn't ignore us really well. Yeah, I'm not going down in the cold. I'm going somewhere. I'm sorry, but I'm going somewhere warm, guys. I'm going to take off warm when it gets winter.
No.
That's why I'm working my tail off this summer, guys. So I can enjoy the winter. So I went and looked at this when I was in town when I bought a new computer. Guess what I went to go look at? Now I just got to go price it because there was no price on it. I know it was frustrating. It was so frustrating when I went in there. I was so upset when they didn't have a price on this. I wanted to know how much. Where is the picture? Let's see right here. They had 2 options.
What
This
could
is
you be
option.
looking at?
I'm thinking option A.
Oh, yay.
Option A, and this was option B.
There was no price.
No price on either one of them.
Ooh, show me that other one.
That's option B.
Yeah.
This is option A.
I like option A.
Option A is what I'm thinking too.
I like option
And it's got option A has got the EcoBoost in it.
Boy,
So
she wants some real power.
it's got the EcoBoost in her. So
Ron,
oh, did you want to
long
show?
and it's long and skinny. She wants the EcoBoost.
Look,
Yeah, I need a butt plug, guys. That's what I need. No, it's got 4 wheels.
5.
Well, yeah. So forget the one underneath the truck.
No,
In the back.
6.
Winter looks
Got 6 then.
too cold up north.
Really?
Winter looks way too cold. I mentioned. Yeah, I'm not, like I said, winter for me. I'm taking off. I'm going somewhere warm. My niece, we're taking a vacation. We're going to take off. Where's too cold? For me, here is too cold, so I'm going to take off, and we'll probably fly out of Toronto more than likely. And Terry will have a blast. So 6. What's 6? What is 6 in Canada? Yeah, Canada's cold. Unless you go to Vancouver, then it's warm in the winter. I believe it's warm in the winter down there.
I don't know. My niece is that way.
Yeah, she
And
complains
she
cold.
has lots of snow.
Well, there's one that's really good because Terry's friend, the one that just got married, wants her to come down there and work in the winter when she's laid off.
Oh,
So I don't know. And Terry's thinking about changing her jobs anyhow. She got offered a job at Kimco, one of the steel places in town.
wow.
Sells new steel. So 6 wheel. What is the 6 wheel? It's got a steering wheel.
And it's got 4 wheels.
It's got
and then
5
spare.
wheels. It's got 5 wheels. Well, it's got the spare underneath, which is the 6, but it's only a 4. So And I went to look at one tonight, but unfortunately, like I said, by the time I made it down tonight, everything was pretty much closed. But at least I could look at it on the lot. So I'll probably go. I don't know if I'll make it over there tomorrow or not when I'm in town. It depends. And then I might send my niece over to send Tara Lee over because she used to sell cars. I'll get my price, and then I'll send her over another. Haggle them down. So she used to sell cars for Taylor's. She sold them. She sold them at Nissan. She sold them at Dodge, and she sold Chevys. She worked at all the 3 different car lots.
Holy.
And she got out of it because there was no money in it. So,
Yeah.
so
Got to sell way too many in order to make any money.
yeah, it's a hard thing. And her being young and stuff, it was really hard. I mean, it's all right if you're retired and you've got like another income and stuff, or you've got, you know what I mean? You've made your money.
Yeah.
But she's young. So that's when she went and worked for the Hudson Bay and she worked in the cosmetics.
She works in cosmetics.
She works in cosmetics. She can do your hair, your makeup and stuff.
Holy
She's
crap.
actually gone for all that stuff. She's gotten all that stuff.
Holy.
Tara Lee.
Terry Lee.
She's done construction. She's had a lot of jobs. Tara Lee has. So, and then she ended up landing the job she's got now, which is a locator for like hydro, sewer, cable, all that stuff, bell, all those lines. So when lines go down, they have to call. She's on call this weekend.
Wow.
So, but she gets paid good money.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a new truck.
Huh.
You're looking for a new truck, Dan? So what are you going to buy, Dan? Are you going to go? Are you going to go new, or are you just going to go like a few years newer, or are you going to go in the 2000s, or are you going to go like 2013? Or brand spanking new? If you're looking brand spanking new, wow, I would never go brand spanking new.
No.
I'm not going brand spanking new. That's used. The one I'm
Yeah.
looking at. So
That's what we do.
yeah.
It's new used to me.
No, you don't need e-test anymore.
New used to me. Yeah. Ron thought that was just great.
Don't know.
Didn't have to have an e-test done.
Yeah,
Thank
it's nice.
God, because the light come on
I
in the
was due
vehicle.
this year for an
He was due for an e-test this year, and they took it away in April. His birthday's April 15th.
I got lucky.
He got lucky.
I didn't need one this year for my car, so I was good.
He did.
My truck, it needed it last year, but all I needed was a part, which I already had another spare truck for parts anyhow that I bought. So all I did was go up on the hill and get the part I needed, which would have been $600-700 to buy it.
Oh, yeah.
So that was a bonus. So yeah, new trucks are so expensive. It's just
They're almost like buying a house.
yeah, it's really expensive.
Uh-huh.
Anything you buy today is really expensive. Cars, trucks.
Yeah.
You pay and you pay and you pay. By the time you get it paid off, you're like, wow,
You got a piece of junk by the time.
Yeah.
10 years or 8 years or whatever, you know what I mean? Well, it depends too. I mean, if you drive it only back and forth to work, that's different. But I mean, if you're driving it like work truck, like I was replacing my trucks every 5 years. I was buying them brand new and replacing them every 5 years. So I mean, I was spending, close to $50,000, and then I turn around and I have to buy another new truck. My old truck is a 90, and the truck I have now is a 94, so maybe a 98. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's definitely newer. That's for sure. As long as you can get one that's got decent body, decent everything you need, why not? I mean, I'm going a little newer this time, so I'm looking. I need something that's got the horsepower because I'm getting more and more heavier jobs. So I need something that's going to be reliable and not leave me on the side of the road.
Dodge.
I don't want a Dodge. I've had Dodges before.
Ford sucks.
I like my Ford.
Ford sucks.
Fords are cheap to fix.
Sucks.
So are you going to come read these?
Shut the lights off.
Are you going to come read these for me?
Read it?
Yeah, come and see if anybody talk to them. Come talk to them. Well, I go lock the doors and lock.
Can I talk?
Yeah, talk to them.
I don't talk.
Sure, you can. You can tell them. You can tell them a ghost story. Tell them something.
okay.
Oh, yeah. I'll be right back, guys. You can talk to Carla, cousin. Talk to her, guys. Ask her questions. Lock the doors up.
Me? My name is Carla.
What's that?
Dumpster Jerry said, "What's your name?"
Carla.
And I said, "It's Carla."
That's right. That would be my cousin, guys, that came down.
Oh, there you go. That's the only one they said.
Oh, okay, that's all right. Well, I mean, I never know who's going to be on or going to ask questions. All right, guys. Have some. They're just cookies. I don't know what they are. My mom had them.
Vanilla.
Oh, there you go. Vanilla cookies.
Well, they're white. And they're
Yeah, they're vanilla. Yeah, I just.
Yeah.
So we got 6 in the chat. So who's lurking, guys? Let's see who else is in here.
Lemon.
What other kind of crazy questions can we have? So you been getting much scrap, Jerry? Jerry's here. Yeah, we know that. Let's see who else is in here, guys.
Dan.
Yeah, Dan's still in here. I think like Dan's still in here.
Hi.
I'm not sure. I don't know if Susan left us. Is Lizzie still in here? Says we have 6 people in here, so got some people in here. Like I said, we talked about foods and stuff. What's the weirdest thing you've ever ate, girl? Weirdest thing you've ever tried?
Shrimp.
Yeah. Did you not like it? No.
Not really any flavor. It was kind of rubbery and chewy.
You know what I tried? My sister didn't tell me what it was. Sharon. She says, "It's okay. Try it. It's escargot." I'm like, "What is that?" "Oh, just try it." You know what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So yeah. I'm like, tastes like sand, dirt. She's like, and she told me, I'm like, "Are you kidding me? That's gross."
Mm-hmm.
I see Gil showed up at Scrap Life 24/7. Yeah, Gil showed up last week here. He was on mine when we were outside, so he showed up last week for us. So, yeah, he's on. I think isn't he on the road, Gil? Isn't Gil on the road right now?
What is wrong with them? Bet she's gone
Oh
down
no, not snails. Yeah, snails. I didn't know what they were. I was only young. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Like I said, he's on the road. Yeah, I didn't know what it was, guys. I was young and foolish, and I was trusting my sister, and she's, "Oh, yeah, go ahead and give it a try." And I'm like, "Oh, this is gross." So I didn't try them again after that. That was enough for me. Was it Danby or is it Danny? No, it was something boys outdoor. Anyhow, sorry if I. So welcome. Didn't see you come in, but I just noticed you now. So welcome, definitely come in. And we're just talking about weird food, and we were talking about movies that our most favorite movies that we like, most scary movies that we've ever seen. We've been talking about different things. We've talked about. And if you're wondering why you can't see, it's not your computer. It's not my computer. I just actually. I'm trying to. I just got a new computer, guys, so I'm still setting things up on it. I still got my icon in there, so I got to do some Googling later. So if you're worried about that, it's not yours. It's just that I don't have the camera, on anything. And you guys, like I said, so, and if you know me, you haven't seen me in any of my videos, so it's kind of like something. It's a suspense thing I'm building up. These guys are gradually going to get to see me at some point. There'll be an unveiling. I just don't know when I'm going to do it. So, but yeah, we still have 5 in here. So we still have some people that aren't pepping up. So I'm wondering who's all. What's the best thing you ever found, Jared, in a dumpster? Best thing you ever found? What was the coolest thing you ever found? And what's the one thing, guys, that you would still have from your childhood today? Everybody usually hangs on to one item that's, you don't ever toss. Sometimes some people hang on to it forever. But, I mean, let's see. What have I hung on to since I was a kid? I still have my Hot Wheels, guys, when I was a kid. I have all my Hot Wheels. I don't know. They're in a duffel bag, I believe, probably in the attic now. I still have them when I was a kid. So... Anybody got any Hot Wheels when they were kids? I wasn't a big Barbie fan, guys. I never played with Barbie dolls. I was too busy wanting to dismantle things. I loved to take things apart even when I was a kid. Loved always being outside next to my dad working on something. It's always fun. Are you lurking, Lizzie? Lurking again. I have Tonka trucks. Yeah, I seen your Tonka trucks at the end of your laneway there. It's your marker for your laneway. See, I'm thinking at the end of my driveway, as my marker, I might just put a drive-through, one of those big, menus at the end of my driveway. There's a marker. You can't miss the place. Always been Laura. Oh, Lizzie. Can you imagine people pulling up the end of my driveway? Yes, I'd like a Big Mac and an order of fries. I'd be like, yeah, okay, good luck with that. Meanwhile, like, someone would probably steal it because I live down a long laneway. But good luck trying to load them because they're like really, really heavy. Like they had to use a crane to get them on the back of on the back of the trailer. So, and we used the tractor to move them here. So, yes, put a big Donald sign so I can find your driveway. It's not that hard, girl. It's not hard to find my place. Besides, if you come in the daylight, you won't have a hard time finding it all. We have numbers at the end of our driveways. They're just like house numbers, but they're in the driveways. We call them fire route numbers down here, so you won't have any problem finding it. I'll give you the number, and when you come off the 401, you drive out of the city, and you don't make any other turns until you get to my driveway. So, pretty easy to find. And you live up that way where there's all that confusion and stuff. You shouldn't be scared to drive out in the country. The only thing you're going to hit out here maybe is some bears and some deer and some turkeys and, all that wildlife out here. So, Lizzie, have you ever tried deer meat or anything like that, like bear meat? I know you said you hadn't tried it, so if we do, I'm definitely going to have to, get you to try it, get you to come down and try that out for sure. Have you ever tried moose meat or anything like that? Anything wild? Have you tried the turkeys that are wild, not like ones you actually get in the? I have venison. Okay. So what about, like I said, rabbit? Okay, rabbit, yeah. All right. What else? Anything else you've had? Not moose. Okay. Moose is good. Let's see what else is there. Wild turkey. Have you ever had wild turkey? It's different than it is the turkey would like the domestic turkeys are different. So same with geese. They taste different than domestic ones. Ducks, wild duck are different again. Is it better than regular turkey? It's just a different taste. It's got that wild taste to it. Well, then again, what's that? Yeah, it's got like a gamey taste, but you can get rid of a lot of that gamey taste. So.
Cook it, ginger ale.
Yeah, there's different. People say there's different ways of cooking stuff. Ginger ale is one. Cook it in it. Like I've heard different things. Like same with beer. Bear they say is very oily, greasy kind of. So there's different ways to prepare it. So it's the same thing with venison. You can get the gamey out of it if you soak it. It pulls it out of it if you put it in vinegar and salt water because the salt water There's different ways to prepare wild meat. So, and then some people just love that gamey taste.
You should get Yukon Gold potatoes and cook them in ginger ale.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it tastes like sweet potatoes.
I love sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
Sweet potatoes I like. Not a fan of gamey. That's the same, but you can change. Like it doesn't necessarily. It depends on how you cook it, though, Lizzie. When our venison, you don't even taste it. It tastes just like you wouldn't even know it was. Hey, you be nice. So you wouldn't even know it was gamey meat. So it's all how you prepare it, how you soak it. Horse, squirrel, frog legs. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about horse.
Jam a stick up a squirrel's ass and put him on the fire.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Mm.
Yeah, not much for frog legs either. That's not my thing.
No.
Not my thing for sure.
Well, that old guy that used to live back here in the cabin, he ate frog legs.
Yeah, I'm not gonna eat that stuff at all, man. I'm kind of picky what I eat. I'm gonna stick to it. At least I know I can name it. The
You remember
So-
that old guy?
one that used to live down here. Yeah, Joe. I barely remember him now. I mean, it's been a long time. He was he was like our handyman that used to live here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he used to live in the house down that mom and dad had down
Yeah.
there. So he lived here a long time. So
He used to have to catch the frogs and take them to him.
I remember going frogging as a kid. We used to go frogging as a kid. Were they serving horse in
What's this person serving horse?
If you like chicken, you will like frogs. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I can get past it. As long as I don't see them prepare it, I'd probably be all right. As long as you served it to me and I didn't know what it was, maybe I'd be okay. But I don't know. Certain things and it goes through your mind. I mean, my mind likes to play tricks on me when I'm eating my food. And if it's not good, then I don't know, man. It's like, oh, this isn't good. It's not going down good. It's not agreeing.
Horse is tough meat.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I'll stick to dog meat for the horse or glue.
Yeah.
I'm good. You like chicken? Yep.
Raccoon.
Tastes exactly like chicken.
Yeah, that's what
Sweet
they say.
chicken. They're talking about frog legs.
So they say.
I don't know. I mean,
I'm
can't-
not trying it.
yeah, I'm not trying it either, guys. So I'm good.
Raccoon's greasier than hell. I tried raccoon. You eat too
Yeah.
much of that, you'll have the shits for a whole week.
Then we're gonna need the poop chart for sure. How about
Never heard of that. Poop chart?
mutton? Mutton. How about mutton? What's mutton?
That's lamb, isn't
That's
it?
lamb.
Is that okay, lamb? I don't know if we had it when we were kids or not, because we used to have sheep and we had goats and all that stuff when we were growing up. I don't know. We used to kill everything and put it in the freezers, and we, if my mom cooked it, we ate it. So if it was meat, it was good.
There was
So-
a lot of meat.
And we always had lots. We never went without. We always, we had desserts. We had, our dinners was huge. We had it.
She put on enough to feed 10 families.
Yeah, we always had plenty. Yeah, that's for sure. We never, nobody was ever turned away from our table. We always had plenty of food for everybody.
Did you know that turtles have 7 different kinds of meat in them?
Really?
Yeah.
Pork, chicken, beef.
Why so much?
I don't know. But I've always heard that.
Really? Wow. What's this? Poke nose. Kills. You. I don't know. Like I said, I've had like a few things that are different. That's for sure. People that wouldn't like. I still eat liver today. I like liver.
I like
Pork
liver.
or beef doesn't matter.
I can't stand raw liver.
No, I won't eat it raw.
No.
No, I don't eat it raw either, but I can't touch it.
Oh,
Like, you don't like
it doesn't bother me to touch raw meat. Doesn't bother me at all.
Raw meat, I can touch all kinds of raw meat. No.
Meat is weird.
meat is weird.
There's lots of different things. Like I said, everybody has different tastes. Like there's some things that I just can't. And I mean, there's some people like, oh man, that's awesome. Like, yeah, I mean, it's all everybody does different likes.
Organic meat. That's for sure. I mean, everybody has different likes and stuff. Like I said, I've tried different types of meats and stuff. I mean, we've had it all. I know growing up, we butchered probably every different kind of animal because, if Dad went to the sales barn, we ended up with some kind of animals and we'd end up raising them and, fatten them up and then they'd go in our freezer because we had to eat, So it was either them or us. And you know what? I'm sorry, but the animals are on the bottom of the chart and we're going to be eating them. So U.S. only has.
She's got poop charts. She's got animal charts. She's got like every kind of chart going.
She didn't eat the dogs.
I don't eat my. No, we never ate our. No, we had chickens. Like we had all this stuff.
Yeah.
So we used to have a lot of cats in the barn. Oh my God, we had tons of cats in the barn. We used to have. So
Where'd they go?
the ones we had
Yeah.
over the years. I mean, we used to have they just get killed off. Like the coyotes. Like we had a slew of them here. We must have had probably 10 to 8 of them here, and then they would just go missing because what would happen is they'd go hunting and they would never come back. You see them again. We had them in the barn, and what happened in the barn, though, a cow would get up, and then it'd be nice and warm. So that cat would go over and lay there. So then that cow would go back down and lay on it. Yep, squish the cat, and you'd have to scoop that cat up, and of course it would go up with the manure. I mean, it's just a cycle of life. I mean, what am I supposed to cry over a cat that I never hardly ever seen? I mean, these were cats where they stayed in the barn. These are barn cats. We grew up with that stuff, You'd milk the cows and you put some milk in a dish for them and they'd all eat. And then, like I said, same with the chickens. Chickens would roam through the barn and they poop everywhere. And you stick your finger in it when you go to put the utensils, they're like, ew, poop. And your fingers, I mean, I didn't like chickens that much. I mean, sure, it was free eggs, but, and you get free chickens, you could, slaughter and stuff and you eat and stuff. But I never liked that. That wasn't my thing. Oh, let's see what we got here. I haven't eaten dog or cat. I'm not eating cat or dog. I'm sorry, but yeah, that's not happening. Dog, nope. I'm too attached to my dogs and on animals like that. Yeah, that doesn't work for me.
The lady went over to China and she seen all these puppies in a cage down there, and she said she wanted to buy one of them puppies. Well, they said, okay, how do you want it?
Yeah, no way,
You
man.
want it wrapped?
Yeah, no way. Next
They
time
brought
my
it out
wife
to her all
gets
wrapped
it,
up in
I'll
black
see
tape.
what's inside.
Chinese short pie.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Like I said, I couldn't do dogs and I can't do cats. I'm sorry, guys. It's just something I couldn't do. I'm too much attached they're too domestic for me. I'm sorry.
How's Terry Lee's cows?
I haven't been over to check them in a while, but I will be soon, guys. We're doing you want to go over and check them out? We can go over and check them out. We can check them out tomorrow. I'm going to be here. Like I said, they're all going fishing, so I just got to go do a little shopping and.
Check her horses, too.
Okay, well, we can go over to that.
She's got 3 horses.
She's got 3 horses.
She's got 6 cows now.
It's not like spam.
She's got a few dogs. She's got a couple cats.
Yeah, I don't like
cat
any kind of meat that comes in a can, guys. I feed it to the dogs or I'd feed it to the cats before I would eat it. I don't like tuna. I don't like spam in a can. That stuff's gross, man. I wouldn't eat any of that stuff. I'm sorry, but I like my meat fresh and cooked. I don't like canned. You won't find meat in canned meat. So this is gross. Human. Okay, guys. Now we're really getting there, man. There's no cannibals, I hope, in here tonight, guys. So
now they're getting a little weird.
yeah, that's messed up, man. No cannibals, I hope. Oh, come on, guys. There's no age restriction on this, guys. Oh, jeez. That's funny. That would be funny, wouldn't it, though? So, I mean, people have eaten a lot of crazy things over it, Like, you go to different countries or even different states and stuff. Like, I mean, like I said, we were talking about before, eating crocodile and stuff like that. And, and there's certain kind of fish. There's, like, you go to some of these others and they eat these kind of weird fish and stuff. Like, have you seen some of the fish that have the mouths on them? They look like piranhas, man. And then, like, they come out like this and they're huge. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I mean, these are bred and interbreds and stuff. And, like, wow, it's crazy.
Interbreds. Hey, they from Dunville?
Getting all slates of the lamb.
Yeah, they might come out of Dunville with steers and queers. I don't see you.
Good movie.
Horns.
Yeah, Silence of the Lambs. That was a good movie. I remember seeing that one in theaters. I'm trying to think who I went with. I think I went with my sister. I don't know if my brother. Or did he drop me? I think he dropped me off, and I went with my sister. My sister Sharon. I think we went together. What you all doing, cannibals? Oh, hello, get her done, Granny. I'm glad you came in. Did you have a busy day today? How was your day today, Granny? Did you have a good day? I believe your name is Lil. Or Lillian, or something like that. Oh, yeah, long. Sorry. Yeah, Lil, that's right. Yeah, I was right. I thought so. Like I said, I'm getting to know everybody, guys. Get you to know your names and everybody knows my name. My name's been out there for a while. So
What's your name?
Elmer Fudd.
Elmer.
Thought so.
Elmer Fudd. Be very, very quiet.
It's
We are hunting hamburgers. I do like that one.
Good.
You like that one? Oh,
That was the first one when they went over to see the first calf. They're going across the field and they're just a slinking across, and then my name is Elmer. Very, very quiet. We're hunting hamburgers.
and then we find them like, oh, look, I found 2 of them.
McDonald's.
It was funny. Oh, jeez.
Oh my God! Only
We call
Emmy
that
and
one.
April.
I call that one lunch. We call that one. I call that dinner.
Oh, it was funny. Laneway, and I saw it. It was sitting in my vehicle, that little lizard thing. And I had stuck it on the dash. And I didn't, like, if you notice, it wasn't on it long enough. So I said, shh, be quiet. We don't want to spook it. And then I go to April. It was like splitting her guts laughing at me. And she's like, oh my God, we got on the vehicle. It was so funny. Oh, jeez. It was so funny.
When you go in, and it's just like it didn't even move.
I know.
Like, I'm going, what is going on?
It was so funny. I don't know, it just hit me coming in the laneway. Like, I don't even know April when I went. We went to town and I'm like, oh, I'm making another video, man. This was going to be a hoot. I don't think anybody, like everybody thought that April was mad and all this. And I'm like, no, man. She couldn't hold it in. She was like literally, she's like, oh, like, she's like this. She's like trying to hide it. I was
like,
and I was literally laughing my head off
but she
through
was
it.
moving like this, so you didn't know that she was laughing. It was just like maybe she was mad or whatever. I don't know, but I just didn't know what was going on.
So, Lil, if you're wondering why you can't see me, it's not your computer. It's not my computer. It's because I got a new computer and the camera's blocked off. So I'm going to put my icon on there. Once I figure it out, I got to Google it. It's a new computer. So once I get it done, guys, it'll be set up and then you'll be able to, see the icon. Just to let you know so you're not asking and wondering why or you think your computer's something wrong with it.
Broken.
It's a brand new one. It's a Chrome, guys. And like I said, I've told you already, it's the 360 where it flips around and it's an iPad. So I figured it's great. So if I want to do some traveling, it's small, it's convenient, and it's better if I'm sitting here on the couch. I don't have to worry about the computer sliding off my leg. It's better. So I figured I'd go new and then I wouldn't have any problems. So. But I'm glad you made it, girl. So what'd you do all day? You said you had a long day, so what were you doing today? We were talking about movies and stuff. So what is your all-time favorite movie, Lil? What is the best movie of all time? Your top pick. Could be cartoons, romance, scary, whatever you pick. Doesn't matter. What's that?
Or
Oh my God. Leave it to Ronnie Pooh to pick porn. Jeez. Oh my God. Sheesh.
Do you hear? This is
Wizard of Oz. She picked the Wizard of Oz. That's an old classic.
Yeah.
That's a classic. Love that one. I remember watching that. You know what I remember watching when I was growing up? The Wizard of Oz, The Ten Commandments, Cleopatra, and there's one more that we used to watch when we were growing up. What was the other one?
Gilligan's Island.
Oh, those are TV shows. No, we watched like Star Trek, Gilligan's Island. We watched all the holidays came rolling around. We always watched them. So
The Santa Claus Parade.
yeah, I remember watching a lot of stuff. Under the Rainbow, thinking it was called. Remember Gone with the Wind's another one. I remember watching it every year. We used to watch it too.
Frankly, my dear Scarlet, I just don't give it.
Yeah, I remember watching that a lot. We used to watch it growing up. Like, I mean, I grew up watching because I watched TV with my mom and my parents and stuff. I remember watching Murder, She Wrote. I watched Dallas, Falcon Crest, Knots Landing. And then I grew up watching Beverly Hills 90210, Melrose Place.
Beverly Hillbillies.
Yeah, the Beverly Hillbillies we watched,
9210. It was called
Yeah, Beverly Hills 90210.
90210.
Yeah, but I just call it 90210.
Oh,
It's just quicker and easier to say it. I'm not going to say all that.
90210. It's fairly easy.
Laptop or PC. It is a it's a laptop, but it turns into it's called the Chrome 360. And it turns into a tablet. You can flip it around, it folds right into it. It's like a 360, guys. So I haven't quite figured this one out yet, but like I said, if I don't figure it out by tonight, back into the Geek Squad and they'll do it for me. They'll probably walk me through it or right there on the spot. But I'm sure I can figure it out and Google it out. What's that?
Size of a notebook.
Yeah, it's perfect for me. Yeah, it's a combo for sure. I mean, it was one of the ones because I was in there, like I said, it was either Hewlett Packard or this one, and this one here is like Android friendly. So it's essentially when you flip it into the tablet, all it is an oversized Android phone. It's identical. So if I was to type something in, it would pop up. All of my emojis would be just like it would be on my cell phone, which makes it easier for me than having to worry about using. I never use a laptop, guys. The only time we use a laptop is when I have to do something to my YouTube that I can't do on my phone, and that's rare. So we have an old laptop that's great for that stuff, but it's no good for going live. It's outdated. And it was free. The laptop I got it from a job, so April uses it for different stuff.
That's like, dude.
How do many of
school.
and one
Used it
go
for what,
live
5 years?
at the same time? How do more than one go
And it was a brick.
at the same time? I'm not understanding the question. How do more than one go live at the same time? I'm back. Was doing a video. Well, welcome back, Hard Life. I'm not sure what you mean, Dan. By what do you mean by when people go live? How do more than one go live at the same time? I'm not sure what you mean by the question. You'll have to put in different something or give me a little more to it so I can answer you guys. Going live, see, usually we would do it on the cell phone. We were doing it on my niece's cell. See, my phone, there's certain things they're not all compatible because see now they've got that new thing where if you don't have 1,000 subscribers and all that stuff, you can't go on your phone. So it makes it hard. And Hard Life, I'm in for 101. So yeah, I mean it's just this is just easier using the laptop, so I can use it anywhere. Let's see. Thank you. I think I has asked some streams how other people on the panel. How does one? Again, I'm not sure. My best bet, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Nike Girl. I don't know if you have Nike Girl, but I remember her when she first started out, and I'm going to get her to walk me through it. I'm going to go on her live tomorrow probably because she's live pretty much every day. And I'm going to ask her to walk me through it. Or I'm going to Google it. I mean, everything's on here on Google. So, yeah, but not every, it's hard because not everything works. Depending on what you have. Like, a lot of stuff doesn't, you can say use this and that, but I tried that streams on my phone software, and it didn't work on my phone. This one here, I don't know what April used when she downloaded it. I don't know. Because, see, with the laptop, it's different. This already came with it. Because when we Googled it, when we were in here, it's at Best Buy. This was actually already equipped to actually go live. Because we actually Googled it to make sure it was in it. It was one of the features in it. Uh, let's see what we got. Hangouts. Yeah, I think they're getting rid of Hangouts. I heard that they're going to get rid of it. So Hangouts is going to be gone, and they're going to replace it with, I don't know what they're going to do. But I've been hearing that a lot in people's chats, in their lives, that they're going to get rid of it. So then that list of people you have in the Hangouts, it's going to be gone. So Google Hangouts would be good with Chromebook. Yeah, that's the thing. So, and like I said, it's compatible. So this is going to be, like I said, and they told me if this isn't what I'm looking for at Best Buy, they said if I didn't like this computer and it wasn't compatible, it didn't work everything I wanted, I have 14 days to take it back. So we'll see how it works in 14. If I can't get it to work and I can't get the Geek Squad, or I can't Google it or whatever and figure it out, I'll be taking it back into them and saying it's not working for me. I just did a video for my 100th sub reach, did a quick scrap and shout out on the video. I mentioned you on the video. Thank you very much, Hard Life. I appreciate that. It's like jumping someone's stream. Congratulations, Rob. Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, it's good that you're getting up there. I'm not sure if everybody in here has you. I think everybody has your Hard Life, I think, now. Because I think Jerry just added you, and I'm pretty sure everybody else has you in here. So, but we have 8 people in here, so we do have some people in here. So if nobody doesn't, or anybody in here, if you just don't have it or haven't checked out Hard Life, check them out. And if you like his channel, then hey, definitely hit his button there, guys, and subscribe to him.
You tired?
You know where the bed is, guys. Upstairs.
You tired?
Hasn't changed, guys. You know where the spare room is. Life. Let's see. Let's see. Yes. Thank you, but I'm here to support you. Oh, that's all right, guys. You know what? Everybody that's in here, I hope that, I help everybody, and that's the way I want. I want to make sure everybody gets and grows some more. It's all about everybody helping everybody. Lives, and that would be crazy. Well, I don't get on many. Well, I'm hoping down the road, guys, we're going to probably, like I said, I'll probably once I reveal and stuff, and you guys get to see me, I'll probably end up doing like panels and stuff too.
Alrighty.
Head to bed.
Yep.
All right,
I
guys.
guess
See you in the morning.
Yep. See you in the morning.
Don't forget your pet partner.
I don't need that much.
She throws lots of heat.
No, I don't need that. I need it cool.
Let's see who else we got in here, guys. Yes, and I watch yours all the time. Another hardworking, also, right? I'll be on your panel. That's good. I'm glad you'll be on my panel. Like I said, at some point, guys, I'm sure we'll be going and I'll be doing panels. And even with panels, you don't even have to show your face, because Nike Girl's been trying to get me up on her panel, and she says, you know what, girl, you don't even have to show your face. You just got to pop up and your icon will be on there. Yeah. So she's invited me a couple times, and I just haven't done it yet. So, and she's another great supporter, guys. If you don't have Nike Girl, go over and check her out. She does a lot of lives. Dan was talking about people hacking into another live stream. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, there's been a lot of stuff going on. I need more beer. Okay. There's been a lot of, you got the trolls and stuff too that pop on here. Yep, I don't show myself on any of my videos. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, but I've been getting a lot of people where they want, they want to see my face and stuff. So, I mean, it's up to the person. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of now, I mean, I guess I was going to do it, and then it just got to the point where everybody wanted to. So I'm like, I don't know, I'll hold out and see what happens. And I mean, it doesn't really matter. Now it's just kind of like, I'll hold out. We'll see how, if I roll around to 1,000, we'll see how that works out. But I'm probably, I don't know what I'm going to reveal. I think it's more fun and we have more joking time and stuff because everybody likes to joke around. So, and I'm kind of like a prankster and stuff too. So I like to have fun. I don't like to make a lot of funny faces and stuff. So I don't know, my live, you guys might be cracking up in my lives for sure. Instead of me telling jokes, I don't know, I'll just might make funny faces instead. So who knows? Well, Lizzie, when you come down, are you going to come down just for the day when we have the barbecue, or are you going to come down for the weekend and hang out with my family? Entirely up to you. You know, you can hang out. I mean, I don't know if you want to pop a tent or if you want to do whatever. You want to do a camping. You can do some camping if you want. I'll be lurking, gonna upload video. Okay. All right. So that sounds good. We're going to be here for a little bit. We got 8 people in here. So come back when you're done. We'll be here. I show off my face in videos, but the first one I thought not to. Yeah, like I said, people, not everybody, I can think at least 5 right offhand that doesn't, you know, and they haven't done it, you know, you'll get maybe a glimpse of the side of their face or something. I mean, there's people that's been on here for a long time and they've never done it. Papa Tent. Haha, this is me. Why not Papa Tent? Go camping. I do not tent. What do you mean? Come on. Or what are you saying? That I got to give up my bed? I got to give up my bed so you can sleep in my bed and I get the couch. Is that how it works? Or I get the cot? Like my niece got when she had her company stay over? Or I'll just pop a tent out in the thing. Out in the lawn. Trust me, if I pop a tent, there won't be just me. There'll probably be more than that because it'll be a heck of a party. We'll be up all night. So, no sleep. Just saying. Because sometimes we stay up all night. Like my cousins, they just went to bed and it's almost midnight. So, I plug my hair into, where can I plug my hair? In the bathroom? Or you can do it in the bedroom. I don't care where you do it. Wherever you straighten your hair. Let's see. Yes, party. Yeah, we'll have a party. Well, like I said, but I gotta wait for the weather to be a little more stable because right now it's like I wouldn't want to set a date, Lizzie, for to do a barbecue, and then it turns windy, rains. And then it just wouldn't, you know, I mean, you'd be stuck in the house. I mean, it's not bad being in the house here. I mean, but I mean, if I get a lot of people in the house, it can get really noisy and hard to talk and hard to do anything. Like just to chill and, you know, have a conversation with people. John Picker has been doing 8 months. He has shown his face, not even a reflection. Yeah, I mean, there's tons of people. Like I said, there's people that haven't shown it. Yeah, the weather sucks. Yeah, the weather's sucking right now, but I'm hoping it's gonna at some point here change and, you know, turn to like sunshine. So yeah, warm in the rain, exactly. So that's why, I mean, I don't want to. I mean, we're still having barbecues here, but it's just for close family. Like Ron and Carly came down, and you know they're crashing in the spare room. So, but I mean, if I invited somebody and they didn't have anywhere to stay, they can crash in my room. Not a big deal. And I just take the cot or the bed. Not a big deal. And you know the couch. It's not a big deal to me. John Picker is also a dumpster. So, yes. He has 2 channels. Yeah, there's, like I said, there's lots of people, guys, that don't show their faces. It's not that I don't know. I didn't think it was really a big deal at the beginning. And then, I don't know. I'm going to look at Dan and got videos. Go Dan, he's got videos. Yes. Like I said, I'm just hoping for better weather because, I mean, we've been getting, well, we had rain, Thursday, and then we had rain again today. They were calling for rain today, so it wasn't that it was a big surprise. Tomorrow's supposed to be nice. That was the forecast, I believe. So, and the fishermen's for looking for that tomorrow because they're going to be here. Excuse me. So Brian's boat's on my lawn. One of the boats are taken. So he'll be picking his boat up because he had to drive. They live in Perth, which is about 45 minutes from here. So, and he'll be picking his boat up, and then April, and I'm not sure who else all going. Ron and Carla said they weren't going. Ron said he's going to go with me tomorrow, and Carla said she'd stay here with my mom. So he got a lot of food in the dumpster. I have never, I don't find really much in the dumpsters. I find the only place sometimes you'll find stuff in the dumpsters would be like I find like air conditioner places, furniture places, stuff like that. I used to find a lot of stuff in them. That was a long time ago. Now, most of the guys that work in them and stuff, they don't throw a lot out. They usually throw it in the back of their trucks themselves and keep it. So that was probably, 5-6 years ago. Now things have gotten where they don't throw anything in the dumpsters hardly. You'd be lucky if you find a piece of copper. I remember when I was before, I'd find like lots and lots of copper. It'd be nothing. Now it's, you get people that'll give it to you, or companies. It's rare though. I mean, it just depends. It depends on how much, the people that are working on the stuff is getting out of it, and they don't care. If it's too much of a hassle for them, then they'll give it away. But yeah, it will be nice definitely when this warm, with the weather changes to sun instead of rain, then rain or coldness for a couple days. So, but yeah. So we still have 6 people in here, guys. So I don't know who's all still in here. I think we got a few people because all I'm talking to right now is Jerry, Dan, and Lizzie. Randy, you still in here? Lil? Oh, I can't watch that. I've been hungry. Never dumpster hungry. Heating and cooling throws copper in the garbage dumpsters. Yeah, they used to, but I find down here not as much anymore. Like you get like little pieces. So yeah, I don't get as much. You guys got free pickup where you are, Dan, and I don't get that here. We don't get free pickup. If they put it at the end of the driveway here, it's not usually, it doesn't last long because there's way too many scrappers that are picking it up. So, for me, I have regulars that call me when they have their spring cleanup, then they have a fall cleanup, and then, or they're cleaning their garages out or something like that. And then I get contracts that I'm always, making contacts so I can, get more stuff. So, well, I'm glad you're still here, Lil, and you're lurking. That's okay. You can lurk all you want. I just, just wanted to see if you're still around. So, did you do any more videos? Did you do another video? What was the last video I watched? The last video I think I watched of yours was the trip where you were dropping your daughter off and it was raining bad. I think that was the last video I watched. Was there another one after that? I think that was the last one I watched of yours. And how's your account coming? And let's see, what do we got? Not yet. Free car wash. Yeah, free car wash. That's what that was. Yeah, for sure. Picking her up today. Oh, right on. That's good then. That's good. I think everybody's getting ready to go to bed. My mom's getting ready to go to bed. And like I said, Ron and Carly went to bed. My niece went to bed because she's going to be up at 6 because they're all going fishing again. So, but I'm not. I've got running around to do and some scrap to pick up tomorrow. So I have a few videos to edit. Well, it's okay. I'm multi. Okay, Susan, that's good. I'm glad you're still here. It's always good. How's your how's the cat outside? You said you had another tomcat out there. Is it making a lot of ruckus? Are they fighting out there, or is it just peaceful now that they don't hear them, or what? Because you said you had another one out there. You said you think you had another male cat out there, tomcat. It's my date. Your day for what, Dan? What is tomorrow? Dad's yeah, it's Father's Day tomorrow. That's definitely. Unfortunately, like I said, tomorrow we'll spend it with my mom. Everybody comes here tomorrow, so like I said, that's why we're having a fish fry. And if we don't get enough fish, then we're just going to slap other stuff on the barbecue, and everybody will be walking away with their bellies full. So, but it'll be more. It's more of just a family. We enjoy, it's to kind of like because we don't have our dad anymore and grandfather, and nobody's here, so we spend the time for mom. So mom gets Father's Day and Mother's Day. So. Yes, happy Father's Day to all the fathers that are on here. And all the mothers that are fathers and mothers. So, unfortunately, there's some of those, unfortunately, out there that have to be both. You don't realize when you miss your parents when they're gone. When they're gone, that's when you start missing them. There's a lot of things I wish that, I would have got to share with my father. Like my first Dodge truck that I got to buy. My father was a Dodge man. When I bought my first Dodge truck, I would have loved to have shared it with my father. He would have loved it. So. What's the first vehicle you guys ever owned? First vehicle. Tell me the first vehicle you ever owned, or first vehicle you ever drove even. How about that one? Let's see. I was the black sheep. Yeah, well, I'm kind of the black sheep of my family, kind of somewhat, but I mean, there's other black sheeps in my family. My sister Sharon, she's the black sheep more or less. She's, she's the long story. We could write a book on that one, but I'm not going to go down that one. I have my own issues. I'm being the black sheep, so disapproval and stuff, but that's oh well. That is what it is. We all have them, and then we all grow up. All right, so we had 1999 Toyota. All right. My first vehicle, I had a Skylark, and it was a 1985 Skylark Buick. That was my first vehicle. And my father gave it to me. It's the first vehicle I ever owned. And then after I had the car, I turned around and bought a truck. After that, I was adopted. A 1976 Dodge van. Right on. Susan, what was your first vehicle that you ever owned or first drove? Who else is still in here? Granny, Lil, what was your first vehicle that you ever owned or drove? I had a love seat. I had a love seat. I had a love seat in. Wow, right on. 1970 Dodge 500 Register. Wow, I have no idea. Had too many. Oh, come on. You got to remember your very first vehicle. What did you learn how to drive on then? What was the first vehicle you ever drove? First vehicle. Seriously? Yeah. Why not? I mean, most people can remember. I know like I said, I'll never forget my first vehicle. I still got my first vehicle. I never scrapped it. I still have it. It's sentimental because my father gave it to me. I could have scrapped it 20 years ago. So, sentimental. I suppose one day I'll probably, scrap it, but it's sentimental. All my friends go. I don't drink, so I had to drive for the first time ever. Haha. Jerry's van is. Don't come a knocking. Yeah, no kidding. The van. That's an oldie. The van is a rockin'. Don't come a knocking. That's right. Uh, yeah, it's surprising, what you can, when you look back and you think about the first vehicles and stuff you own. Now, if Ronnie Pooh was down, he'd probably say it was horse and buggy. He's not that old, though. I'm just teasing him. If he was down, he'd be telling me, you know what? I don't even know what my mom's first vehicle would be. She drove. I don't know. I'd have to ask her. It'd be interesting. My dad, I don't know. My dad had. I know growing up, he had a motorcycle, and then he had trucks, and he had cars because we always had at least two vehicles. My dad had a truck, and my mom always had a car. She had to do all the running around. And my brothers, they had the old Dusters and stuff. And boy, I'll tell you, well, they were fast. And they had motorcycles too. So we've had dirt bikes. We've had all that. That's growing up. We had all that stuff. Four-wheelers, all that stuff growing up. Now it costs a fortune to buy a thing. I have a 93. Yep. Yeah, Nissan's. Who is it? Isn't it Bert? Scrap Farm. Isn't he into the Nissans? Isn't he the Nissan lover? I think he's a Nissan lover. He'd probably love that truck of yours, girl. He loves the little popcorn trucks. Now, can you imagine me, guys, owning a little popcorn truck hauling those big McDonald's signs? Can you imagine what would happen? Yeah, like, for sure. He's got the 94 Chevy Silverado. Like, if we didn't have big trucks, man, like, if I didn't have a big truck, those signs, I'd be like, literally, I wouldn't even be able to pull the trailer. The trailer alone is like, it's a 16-foot trailer. So, yeah, I think he's a Nissan lover. I think he likes his Nissans. He likes the small ones. But I like my big trucks. So I don't care. Some people say, well, they use too much gas. I'll tell you right now, driving on the 401 with the trailer on, and that trailer sucks more gas. We went all the way to Brockville, which is about an hour's drive from here. Well, a little more than an hour because I've driven to the city. So we went all the way to Brockville. We came back Highway 2 with the signs on. And then we unload them here. And went all the way back to town again, got another load of scrap with the trailer on. Then we came all the way back out, and we went back to town again with another load. Took a full load of scrap back to town. And I didn't get gas till today. So I'd say it was pretty cheap on gas for a big truck. $50. So I think I got my money out of that. Yeah, but the truck out there, it's not that old. Like, I mean, these newer trucks, they don't use a lot of gas and stuff. I mean, it depends on, yeah, if you step on that truck, she'll suck the gas. It's four-wheel drive. I wouldn't buy a truck unless it was four-wheel drive. Or if I got to go out and I don't want to plow first. Okay, I'm going to hit the... All right, Lizzie, have yourself a good night, and I'll try and catch you tomorrow on your live. Hopefully, I'm around. Hopefully you'll do it, when I'm home. All right, girl. Have a good night. We've still got 6 people on here. Lizzie goes live usually. I think it's around like 5 or 6. I think she usually goes on. So if you don't have her, go to her channel and hit that bell so you'll get notifications when she goes live. That's all I can say, guys. They're pretty good. Her lives are. They're funny sometimes because, we all like to joke around and stuff. So they're fun. Me too. I'm going to try to get up early for some picking if the rain holds off. All right, Jerry, have yourself a good night. And, maybe we'll catch you tomorrow night, or if I come on, hopefully I can get like I said, my camera thing so I can get some kind of picture in the center. So have yourself a good night. We still got 5 people in here, guys. Who's all in here?
And we got my niece coming downstairs. Cherry. But heading out. All right, girl, you're heading. All right, Lil. So we'll chat again. Hopefully, I don't know. Maybe tomorrow night we'll see how it goes. So yeah, it's understandable, girl. Everybody gets tired, and it is late here for me. It's getting up there, so yeah, I believe it. I mean, Nissans are a good vehicle. Like they do run. So have yourself a good night. Hopefully, catch you maybe tomorrow. Yeah, Nissans are a good truck. It's cheap on gas. You can't complain. And my niece is downstairs, and she's going back upstairs. Oh, you know what you got to do before you go to bed? Dishes. There's a sink full there for you. She's not gonna wait. She's gonna bitch it when you get there. Don't curse now. Be nice. Yes. Good night. Yeah, because it's like what now? It is. Well, it's midnight, so it's a new day. It is a new day. It is midnight. Angel, go to bed, baby. Go to bed, baby. Going to bed? You're not going to go to bed? You're not going to go to bed, baby? You look tired, baby. You should go to bed. No, Jack Russell, she looks tired. Go to bed, baby. Go to bed with April. Go to bed. Stand here looking at me. When are you going to bed? That's all right, Susan. I'm sure Lil will be back again. She's awesome like that. She'll show back up at some point again. We'll see her probably, if not next weekend. Who we got left? Who do we have in here? Before I go to bed, guys, who will we have? The load I took out today paid over $700. That's all right then. That's good. Right on. Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with free money from the scrap or from just junk. And my baby's laying on my lap because she wants to go to bed. She's tired. All that barking today, all that running around, she's tired. Pay the bill. Yeah, unfortunately, that's what happens. I mean, we make money and we have to pay bills. So you'll have some videos up there, Dan, for your scrap that you took? Did you get some footage? No. Oh, no footage. My next thing that I'm going to buy will be my GoPro. So that'll be the next thing. And Best Buy is having the VIP sale on the 27th, I believe. So I'll be going in to see what the GoPros are at and see if I can buy. See if I'm going to purchase one or not. No videos allowed. Yeah. Well, I can video dropping off shred, but I can't video over where the goodies are, like the copper and all that stuff. They don't. So, but I can video in the yard. They don't care. We've almost been on here, guys, almost 4 hours. We have like 9 minutes, and we've been on here 4 hours. 4 hours I've been on here, guys. Well, if nothing, I'll build up my watch time, I guess, I guys. I just like spending time with the people that I, connect with every day and get to watch their videos and stuff. So it's definitely nice to get to know people better. They see a camera you are not allowed in. Wow, that's crazy. Wow. It's in your phone. How are they going to even see it? That's the thing. It's funny. Weird. Our yards don't care. Neither one of my yards cares. The only thing is they don't want you to film, like I said, where the goodies are, like your copper and your brass and all that stuff gets dumped. They don't want you to film in there. So, but there's no taking. You're not allowed, like where the other yard I go in, you can't exactly just, pick something up and, throw it in your truck if you say you wanted it or something. You'd have to buy it at their yard. So. Yeah, I guess I don't know. I mean, the big yard that I go to, they're a little different. They don't really. I mean, they actually, they don't load it in tractor trailers to send it to a mill to have it, chipped or whatever. They actually have it right there on site. So, but the small one I go to, they don't even care. I mean, I know most of these yards. I've dealt with them most of my life, so. They don't really care. And I don't really show any of the names of the places. I mean, I suppose I could. They wouldn't really care. It's got, essentially, it's free advertisement for them. So. Yeah, my mom's going to bed. So. Everybody's going to bed. Yeah, it'd be nice if the prices of steel and the aluminum would actually go back up some. So if it went up, that'd be decent. But even the, like I said, I can't believe the shred. It's just, the bottom just keeps falling out of it. It's worse and worse. And they say it's going to go down again in July. They say the steel's going to go down some more. So that's the predictions that's coming out of their mouths anyhow at the yards. So. Like the guys you get the prices from, so that's what they're telling me anyhow. I'm like, wow, I hope not. Coming up. Jeez. Coming up. Yeah. I just, like I said, I'm hoping things will, I don't know. They say things are, I don't know. It is good that you are on 4 hours. Yeah, it's good that I'm on for 4 hours because 4 hours, it's like, people come and go, and I get to see more people, and I get to talk to more people. And every live, it's different. I mean, I have different people that come in because it depends, because there's other people that are on live sometimes. So it varies. Yes. She's in the bathroom, so she probably took her hearing aids. So she probably can't even hear me, so more than likely. Get up, Angel. I'm going in the kitchen. Get up. Get up. The only one that's up still is my dog, and I'm going to unplug my. Oh my, that is hard unplugging. I'm going out to the kitchen. Ooh. Sit at the table for a few minutes. Everybody else has gone to bed. Oh, yes. And Carl and Ron, they brought 2 different desserts this time. They brought another cheesecake they made and some other thing they brought. I'm not sure what it is. It's like peanut butter or something they said. So that'll be interesting to try tomorrow with the for our desserts. I know, not good for us, but oh well. And they said that. So I'm gonna set the table here for a minute. So, let me see. How young is my mom? Is 87 years old. Well, she'll be 87 in September, guys. That's how old my mom is. So, 40 years between my mom and me. I turned 47 in March. My mom turns 87 in September. So, and my one sister turns 57, and my niece
Shirley turned 27, and my other niece, Lori, which will be here tomorrow, which is Brian's sister, she's turning 37. Yeah, mom's doing good. Like, I mean, for her age, she gets around. My mom, a few years ago, she fractured her ankle too. And she, after that, she had a hard time getting around. My mom walks with a walker, but when she goes out, it's a cane. And then she has a hold of me or whoever she goes with. Oh, you're still young. 58. Like I said, my one sister, she's 57 in November, and my other sister, she'll be 60 next year because her birthday already came by in January. She's 59 this year. So, and my brothers, well, they're just, let's see, they're 60. Well, the other brother, the oldest brother, he passed away. So, you hear about that 95-year-old man having AIDS, hearing aids. No, I haven't heard of this 95-year-old man having hearing aids. Ha ha ha. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking too. I wasn't sure if she was being, I should have figured that out because, she's always telling jokes. So yeah, I should have figured that one out. Most definitely. What's the matter, baby? You getting tired? We gotta wait for Grandma to get to the bathroom, and then we're gonna go to bed too, I think. We've been on here another 2 more minutes, and we'll be on here, and then we'll call it a night, guys. So we're probably gonna call it a night here in another few more minutes, guys. So it's just down to 2 people. So like I said, if tomorrow, if I get this figured out, this icon, if I get it figured out for my center thing or the thumbnail they call it for this this new Chrome, then I'll set it. All right, Dan, have yourself a good night. Hopefully we'll see you. Like I said, I might try this tomorrow night. We'll see how it works. Hopefully I can get it to work. So